Okay, something I wanted to retcon from last session. Who dealt the killing blow to the blue thing?
It was Joe.
Me. Ooh, me.
Was it Joe?
I have no idea. I think it might have been Joe, actually.
I think it was Joe.
Oh yeah, because I remember I totally could have killed it, but I wanted to do some dumb Santa shit instead.
All right.
So I like totally wasted my turn doing dumb Santa shit, and then Joe was like, "All right."
This makes sense.
Sounds about right.
However, so when killing this creature, Joe felt a similar pull and tug from his stirring a dragon vessel that he
Yes.
had felt previously.
Yes.
However,
Oh no.
the pull seemed to like sense the current strength of that item and feel like it had nothing left to offer that item in particular, and is just sort of existing there as a small little ethereal well of power.
Mm.
Anyone with a slumbering magic item feels that similar pull all at the same time.
So I'm being yanked by my belt.
It's more not like a physical pull, but more of just like it's drawn to that. You just sort of feel like you sort of instinctually know
Adric stands like this.
what to do.
Puts his hands on his hips on the belt. It's like it just feels right for some reason.
Go Gadget Dragon Belt.
Between Gizzard, Etmund, and Adric, say you guys have, 60 in-game seconds to sort amongst yourselves who is going to absorb this essence.
All you give me your best pitch, and I'll pick who the winner is.
If you give it to me, I'll either thrust my crotch or I'll stop thrusting my crotch, depending on which one you want.
All right, he gets it. That's it.
Gizzard is too busy looking at his spell book to even know what's going on.
Well, I feel like your belt probably could benefit the most from being like enhanced at this point, right?
Possibly. I mean, yes, definitely, absolutely. I can't think of another way to do it. Yeah. I mean, I take the power. I'm certainly. I would certainly make use of it, though. If someone else feels like they need some more strength, then won't stand in the way.
Wait, it's strength?
Well, sorry, not strength. Whatever. More power. I meant strength in the abstract sense, not like strength TM.
Yeah, I'm honestly indifferent. I'm honestly indifferent to whoever wants it. So
You guys' magical weapons are still slumbering. That's cool. Mine's been stirring for a while, but no big deal.
Damn, it's
mine's wide awake.
Not.
That's just not true.
Adric's a little like taken aback at sort of flexing like that.
10 seconds to decide.
Okay, I'll take it.
What does it do?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
Basically, this is going to awaken your item, your slumbering item. So for you, I think it's the medallion.
Oh, gotcha.
I tried to drag it onto your character, but I don't know where it ended up. Oh, it ended up in features.
Oh, I see. I think I can convert it.
I'll delete one of them, and then I'll leave the old one in there long enough for you to compare the differences.
Ooh, +1 to my maximum key points. That's fantastic. That is an extra. That is an extra. That's an extra good.
Extra key.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for distributing your killing blow power, and I'd also like to thank everyone for helping make this happen for me. I really appreciate it.
Sure, whatever.
Like in the
This thing
cast
that
and
Andy
crew.
didn't know existed, and So last we left off, you guys had finished dealing with the chaotic corruption spreading from a ancient wizard pyramid temple-esque thing out on an island. You had returned to the Lord Sage. He was very happy, gave you guys some money, booked you guys some rooms over at the Velvet Inn, the highest class establishment in Melvant, where you guys have been enjoying the comfortable silk sheets and warmed baths and plentiful food at that location. You guys had roughly 3-ish days of downtime. What would you guys have liked to be doing during that downtime?
I spent half the time copying spells into my spellbook because gold was the limiting factor. So I have added magic missile, invisibility, misty step, and fly.
Good spells.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, nice.
I have 4 more spells in the spellbook that I still need to copy. False Life, Web, Stone Skin, and Cone of Cold.
Gotcha. What's Adric been up to?
Adric has he has been practicing his kata with his new belt, going through his forms, some of which are like very standard martial arts, and some of which are like martial arts with a giant hammer. Sometimes it almost looks like he's playing whack-a-mole. Maybe he gets to like actually do some of his critter conjuration so he can actually play whack-a-mole.
Absolutely fucking not.
but they're not real creatures, I thought.
No, they are. I mean, first of all, what is real? I mean, let's talk about that for like at least an hour.
I think that's something that like Monk and like shrooming hippie turtle definitely have in common. So there's certainly some like long-winded, like maybe like high school philosophy level, like very painstaking to listen to conversation about what real is. And then yeah, I guess I'll roll for that too. I think I would roll. I'm gonna go ahead and roll wisdom on this because that's
Whoa! If you're rolling wisdom, then
yeah.
That was in direct response to the high school level, which I think I was confirming with a 12.
There we go.
Real is I can punch it. End of conversation. And then I would ask.
Well, because you're trying to punch them, you fucker.
I would also ask Gizzard if he has any herb spices or seasonings that are characteristic. I would ask Gizzard about the beverage traditions of his people, and see if I could find a way to integrate them into a beer I want to brew.
We like tea brewed with swamp roots and mushroom, and we do make a strong inebriating drink from fermented logs, flavored with ground up dead plants, and we often pickle fish in it.
Interesting. In between your time copying spells, would you be interested in helping me like find one or two things, like forage one or two things that could be used for, or at least like confirming whether some things I found would be like, you know, culturally valid seasoning choices for a beer that I want to brand as Gizzard the Lizard Wizard Slizzard.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna find any around these parts. You're gonna have to go deep into the woods and find a swamp. But if that's nearby, I'll spend a day showing you the foraging of my people.
To peek behind the curtain too much, but this is called Raiders of the Twilight Marsh. So that opportunity may present itself.
Nice.
I don't want to railroad or anything, but
I'm not saying you're going to a swamp.
You guys say swamp? I love swamps.
Swamp.
We go to the swamp.
Roll initiative. Edmund or Joe, anything in particular you wanted to get done? The owlbear fucked off.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
He ran away. He gone.
I've left him behind to help defend the city and become one of the lead guardsmen of Flom.
Yeah, and then just let him loose to go be free in the woods while you weren't looking, you know.
Classic.
Did Kevin get obliterated in like our first combat? I can't remember.
No, he
Still
exists.
live on my shell? Okay.
Yeah, he's still in his pot on your shell.
Kind of forgot about him.
Yeah, he just didn't come up in the
Who's Kevin?
last couple games.
My little plant friend.
Okay, cool.
He has an awakened plant as a friend. It's pretty cool.
And there was something, if we had an ability score increase, we got something.
If you took a level that would normally grant you an ASI, take a feat, and then every even level, everyone just gets +1 to a stat of their choice.
Yeah. Stat inflation, I love it.
As far as Joe goes, I
I
try
just
to
get to make
mix.
the monsters cooler and stronger, you know?
Works out for everyone.
Yeah, open up to the fun part of the monster manual a little more.
As far as Joe goes, I would say I'd want to kind of twofold. I'd want to go out like hunting for like pelts and stuff like that to like sell in town and like meats, but utilizing my longbow to try and become proficient with the longbow.
Roll.
I've done a little bit of that last game or last downtime as well.
Yeah, let's see. Roll
Ooh.
a
Where are we at?
straight dexterity check, an animal handling check, a nature check, and a survival check.
Hold on. So dexterity, woof.
Well, we'll just go nature and survival, not animal handling. You're not handling them so much as shooting them.
Yeah. I don't have advantages in any of those. Can I do stealth for anything to like sneak up on these animals instead of survival?
No.
Damn.
Whoa!
Hey!
Yeah, see, you just got to trust in yourself sometimes, Joe. You know, you can't solve every problem with stealth. Sometimes a little survival goes a long way.
Apparently.
I have forgotten what sort of progress you were at previously.
I think I got like 3 days worth of it because I'd focused like a good portion on training the owlbear, and I did 3 days of that. Basically, I would use all of my
Yeah.
downtime here to get money and practice with the bow.
Roll. 3d4.
Okay, what's the quick command for that in the thing? Or
Just
can I just
slash
do
roll space
and then I can
3d4.
do oh geez. Nope, that's 4. Minus oh god. How do I take one away? Wait, let's just do 3. And I have to click operate. There we go.
Okay. You are now at 5 out of 8 successes for becoming proficient in a longbow.
Nice.
3
Alright.
plus these 2 successes. You were very proficient in your longbow last session because your operator did not know that Joe was not proficient in his longbow. Okay. Edmund.
Does proficient mean you don't get? It just means you don't add proficiency, right? There's no disadvantage
Yeah.
to it at all, or is there
Nope.
disadvantage as well?
It's just you don't get the proficiency bonus on the attack roll.
Yeah, because the +1 longbow has like it says I'm not proficient in it.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, my bad. So like it's not adding my proficiency at all. So
Yeah, it shouldn't be adding it to the attack, which it is not.
cool. Which means you were doing it right anyway. So
Oh, well, neat. Nailed it.
Congrats,
Was there
dude.
anything Edmund wanted to do?
How much money do I get?
Not really. I've been like helping old women cross streets on my broom and stuff like that. Getting suckered into helping people with things.
Love it. Just
How much
being a
money do I-
generally.
Get browbeaten by like a imperious old like robber baron in a top hat.
Yeah.
You earn 1,763 gold, which I've deposited in your inventory.
Damn.
Sweet.
Whoa.
Wait into mine?
That's the gold you already have.
Nah,
You have a lot of money.
I do.
There are some loot and assets were liquidated at the end of last session. You guys got rich.
Nice.
What
Okay,
is-
I still have these sending stones too.
You have a sending stone
Damn.
that you got from that like demon guy who is helping guard the prisoners in Flan when you're trying to bust out the king. That dude who then just like teleported away. You raided his little carriage and found a sending stone in there.
So do we want?
Who knows where it goes?
Should we see who's on the other end of this? Can we do that without having to talk to them? Can we like, yo, Gizzard or Edmund, can you like analyze this? Fuck, or even can you like analyze this stone and we can know who's on the other side, or do we have to give ourselves up and talk into it to see what's going on?
I don't know what that is.
It is a rock.
I mean, I can blast this stone in a whole bunch of ways. You wanna hear about them, or
I can ritually cast Identify, but I believe I will find out that it is a sending stone.
You find out that it is a sending stone, and while not able
God.
to identify the who's holding the other side, because that's not exactly how that works, you get the sense that the other stone is not on this plane.
Oh.
Very good. I convey that information.
Steal it from a devil who then poofed out of existence.
Who did we take it from?
There was a devil helping guard the king and other prisoners in Flan when the coup happened.
Right.
there's a devil like in a carriage, and he decided y'all weren't worth his time and just poofed out of there. Said like he wasn't getting paid enough for this shit, you know.
I think we should say hi. It's been a while, you know. See how he's doing.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. I don't mind. I'll see if someone's on the other end. Or yeah, we're doing it. All right. Hello. Hello. Can anyone hear me? This is Joe.
Don't tell demons your name.
Isn't that the Fae?
Don't tell anyone your name. Basically, rule of thumb: any being from any other plane, their prime goal is just commit identity theft.
They open a bunch of credit cards in your name and they're playing. Oh, it's hell.
Hey Joe. Joe, do you speak Infernal?
Do I? Hold on. Languages, attributes. Languages. Nope.
You get a response that sounds like it may be 4 words, but you do not understand them.
Well, that guy sounded either angry or German. Couldn't quite figure it out, but
Wait, what's the difference?
Yeah, it could be Dutch also.
With my keen passive perception and wisdom, I say that sounds like Infernal. I don't speak it, but I've heard it before.
Does Setting Stone go into your mind? I think it goes into your mind, not out of the rock.
All right. Never mind then.
Yeah.
Get out of my head, lizard boy.
Like, Joe had mentioned it sounds like German, then maybe Gizzard could have been like, pretty sure that's Infernal.
I like try and imitate like the words that I heard.
Oh yeah, that's Infernal, all right.
I mean, that's close as well. But yeah, it was a. Never mind. I'm good. Fergball.
While you guys are doing your infernal impressions over a delicious breakfast of, eggs and toast and, whatever the vegan option is for, just mushrooms and berries and shit. Downstairs in the velvet doublet, the door bursts open and a dwarf in a nice, albeit dusty, set of clothing enters the room. He sees your group, grabs a nearby chair, and joins you at your table. Outside, 9 bells toll, their tones muted by the dense fog that seems to perpetually hang over Flan these days.
Hello.
Hello, brother dwarf.
Hello! Name's Rolk.
Pull up a seat then. Jesus.
Yeah, don't mind if I help myself. Glad I could find you so easily.
Hello,
What you got
brother.
there?
What brings you here?
Your name's what?
Just looking for my name's Rolk. R-O-L-K. Just think, that Rolk, he's good folk. That's how you'll remember it forever. So I always tell people.
Good branding.
Was looking for a strapping group of adventurers to take on a little job for me.
Yeah, we strap.
Huh. That's what I've heard. That's why I was able to find you. They said look for the turtle and lizard and a couple of other gangly and short people, and by golly, you're the only ones here. So, pretty sure you're the people I'm looking for.
That makes a lot of sense.
Short, but my beard's bigger than yours.
You haven't seen my bush.
Let's yeah. I've seen where this goes before. Let's
I mean, if you want us to just both put them on the table and measure, like.
Right. No. Let him finish.
Pube check.
Let him finish. I approve of this. All right. Let's.
I
take
got
out
you before the whatever check is coming.
You touch his pubes to make them longer.
I think I can touch anywhere on him.
He takes out his short sword.
Yeah. We're not talking about the length of the sword, but the height of the shrubbery.
Shouldn't have brought anything up.
Yeah. Something about missing the forest for the trees, or missing the tree because of the forest. Something like that. Anyway, wasting time here. Kind of on a bit of a clock, if you will. I work for the Merchant Guild. We're in possession of a box that's gone missing. Not sure if you've heard about the seemingly more frequent by the day dragon attacks on some of the caravans running to and fro, but one of ours got waylaid by this bastard of a black dragon, stole our box, we want it back. And here's the hook. Not telling you to go kill a dragon. Better than that. The dragon is not at his lair right now.
Uh-huh. How do you know that?
We just got intel, very reliable source, that the dragon is currently meeting in Flan and not scheduled to be due back to his lair until next morning.
Mm-hmm.
So if you act quickly enough, get in, get out, do the job. There's probably some other good shit in there for you. You guys can have whatever you want that you find in there. The guild just wants their box back.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Very good question. It's important that people like you ask those sorts of questions.
Thank
Next question.
you.
Questions.
What do you mean, people like you?
Oh, people of all sorts, adventurers, curious folk, inquisitive people. Just really getting out there, putting their nose to the pavement, asking the questions, getting those questions asked.
If you don't want us to know what's in the box, but you want us to get the box, I mean, we can look in the box once we get it, is I imagine how that's going to work.
Well, we'd very much like for you to return the box to us unopened.
Don't worry, it'll be closed when we give it to you. It'll be closed when we give it to you.
I'm sure. Yes,
Yeah.
because you're gonna not go look in the box and just give it to me. That'd be awesome.
A seal
Yeah.
or anything that would, you would notice if we'd opened it or
A
not.
tamper-proof seal.
It's very, very good question. Sometimes people out there, they're getting boxes, they ask questions like this, and we're like, yeah, that's definitely a question that could be asked.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
This gangly guy here, really good at opening boxes, really good at closing them too. Doesn't come up as much, but so I think we're good.
Are there any?
Yeah, it'll come pretty well. Your mom can testify how good I'm at getting that box opened.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I'm not gonna ask her that question.
Speaking of Bush, let's see if it runs in the family.
Are there any warning stickers on this box, like this side up, or keep air holes clear, or
No, it's just
toxic chemicals inside?
With the sigil of the Merchants Guild, black box, yay big, sort of.
I guess what I'm asking is should we come into possession of it? Could we drag it behind a horse and generally not care for the fragility of its contents, or is there anything we would need to know about? Could we drop it from tall places?
I'd prefer you not drop our possessions from tall places.
We prefer you answer our questions.
Is it gonna smell like anything in particular?
Good question.
You ever smelled a box?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
He points at Joe and goes, "This guy has." Oh, Mom.
Joe, remember when you were telling me about that discretion thing? I think this is one of those. We should do that on this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, discretion. If someone was gonna say, go get a box, don't ask a lot of questions, and get 700 gold, that would be a pretty discreet sort of transaction. That may occur.
Man, 1,000 gold. That's awfully generous of you.
Yeah, no, 1,000 gold doesn't seem like enough to me. I mean, we're rolling pretty rich here, man. This sounds black dragons.
Did I mention the dragon's horde part?
Oh,
The
yeah,
unguarded dragon's horde.
Yeah, you did, and also a specific item we had to require from said horde, which may take away some of our attention from items we wish to get. And 1,000 gold, I think, is quite generous of you. So appreciate that.
How old of a dragon is this?
Not terribly old. Like not a strapling, but big enough to fly and fuck up some of my caravans.
Okay.
Does it have a name that you know of?
Ha, Velvet.
And does it have a social
Wait,
security
this
number?
is the Velvet doublet. Talking about Velvet. Weird coincidence. Writers may have ran out of ideas at some point.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
his actual name is Throstle Grill, but
Mm.
that's a mouthful.
That is a
You know,
mouthful.
you have any dragon hordes where the dragon's name rhymes with lizard? It's a thing that would probably like really juice our enthusiasm for it.
I'll ask some of my contacts. I mean, you can call him the Velvet Lizard if you want.
Is he green?
But no, black. Black is nice.
Black dragon in a swamp. All right.
I didn't choose his house. Like,
Yeah, just saying, just saying.
said anything about swamp. Oh yeah, that's right. So the Dragon's Lair lives a good ways south. Probably gonna need to take a boat for part of it, or ride some horses down and paddle across some water a little bit. So
Fair enough.
So how many days travel do you expect?
Yeah. And what's this place called that we're going?
You could get there and back in a day, which is why I'm coming to y'all, because the dragon's coming back tomorrow morning.
Oh, right.
So it, clock's ticking a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what's this place called? You just said down south. That's not overly specific there, Mr. Roll.
Yeah. So his lair's down in I guess the Twilight Marsh to the south. I don't know if that's actually true, but that's what this adventure's called. But I've got a contact down there. You might know him. Not sure if that's racist, but Lizard King down there by the name of Bogclaw, kind of runs the joint. Talk to him. He's also been fucked up by the dragon a bit. I'm a businessman making business plays. We're just came into a little agreement. They'd be happy to, show you the rest of the way. Once we get you down to Bogclaw's village, they'll take you the short remaining distance. They live in the marsh. They've navigated it. They know where things are.
While he's talking, Joe's scribbling on a piece of paper. And then that'll come into play here in a second. But Joe's scribbling on a piece of paper.
Would a kind of remote, unadventured lizard have heard of the Lizard King Bogclaw?
No.
Okay.
It's Bogclaw, right? Like B-O-G.
Yeah. And they are down at the Ring Current Islands. Yeah, Bogclaw. Bogclaw.
So what exactly is he the king of?
He more of like he fancies himself a king. Like he just leads a small little lizard village down there, and it turns out if you're just the biggest lizard, sometimes they declare themselves king, and I mean you know.
Yeah.
I do know.
Well,
Boys,
Yeah.
what we thinking?
sure.
Yeah. Can we bar some horses? You got some horses?
Yeah, I mean that was the plan. So I was offering 700 gold. You guys tried to uptalk me to 1,000. I was going to give you, buy you guys horses to take down there anyway. So or we could just do 1,000. You could buy your own horses. I think there's 75 gold a pop. I'm not too good at math, but
I mean, I was pretty sure that you said 1,000 and we're getting horses. I mean, if you just want to sign this document right here, you see we've signed it saying that we'll return the box to you closed. And it says here you will supply us with the horses and 1,000 gold pieces upon return of said closed box. So just get your old John Hancock right here. Make sure we get paid when we get back. And we'll call it good.
That seems fair to me. Just the horses up front, you know.
Yeah, and we're just rotating the horse, bring the horses back.
Yeah. And then we'll return the horses. Any horse we don't return, obviously, here, I'll put an old in here. Any horse not returned, you get to take 50 gold out of the total purse.
Hey,
there we go.
75 a pop.
All right, fine. 70 gold per horse not returned.
You're a man of business, surely.
Okay. He makes business deals.
Yes.
All right, thank you. And I'm just gonna wait. We can't photocopy this. That's not a thing here anymore. Well, I'll hold on to this one.
Well, while you guys prepare, I'll have one of our secretaries make a quick copy. I mean, we're doing business. Like,
all right, sounds good.
How these things go.
Yep, make copy of that. So we got 1,000 gold, minus 70 per horse missing. A closed box. All right, notated.
All right. So yeah, it's just about 9 a.m. now. He was supposed to be returning by next dawn. I've got so if you guys are taking the horses, okay, then you're probably it's about 3 to 4 hour ride down to this inn, hop on some little pull boats. That's another 3 to 4 hours, depending on how strong you guys are. Call it 4 hours. Couple hours in and out. Yeah, I got plenty of time to get down there and at least get out of the lair. You may not be back here before the dragon returns, but as long as you're just not in the immediate vicinity, you'll probably be okay.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
All right.
Any other questions I can't answer for you?
I'm sure there's a lot of those, but I'm not gonna waste my time with it.
I got one.
It's a man of business.
I got one you might be able to answer.
Shoot.
You want a beer?
Yeah.
I pop out one of my home brews from my backpack and made it myself. It's got some, and I look at crazy ass turtle seasonings.
I thought you were going to ask him about the reality thing. We had a couple questions that we couldn't answer earlier.
We're getting to that. That's what the beer is for.
Would love to maybe not answer those questions tomorrow.
They're much easier to not answer when you're drinking. Okay, fine. If we got to
put them into the contract, that'll be part of the rule.
Quaffs the beer and
yes,
makes some comment about how that'll put hair on your balls.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, as if that's an issue, really.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you're taking the horses, we'll give us a couple minutes to go buy some horses, saddle them up, stuff like that, get them ready for you, and then here's a map with this is where the crossing inn is. Go talk to Ramsan Call down there and tell him I sent you. Sound good?
Ramsan Cole.
Ready, break. Does a flourish with his little cloak. Throws the beer bottle in the direction of a garbage can.
Misses.
It's pretty close, It rims and falls in. That's fine. And heads out to go do business stuff outside, like get your horses ready and make a copy of that contract.
Sweet.
Cool. I want to pull up my crazy book, and I just want to write in it. We'll Throstogrill return before tomorrow at dawn using divination.
Solid.
Hold on. Just need to look at what I wrote in this book because it hasn't come up yet.
And then you can shoot me my question in a direct message if you want.
Oh, that's right. That's how I made that work.
Yeah.
The book responds to you. Are you going to try and open the box?
Yes.
Then the book writes, knowing that you're being truthful with it, the book responds, Throstle Grill is occupied in Flan and shouldn't return unless given cause to, or shouldn't return early unless given cause to.
As I'm walking the group, I'll relay to them, hey guys, you know that creepy book I got from that Curse of the Dragon, Blood Dragon dude's tent or whatever?
Nope.
Yeah, it says we should be good as long as we don't give them a reason to return. So let's not make any loud noises or touch anything besides what we need to be there for until we're ready to leave. And then we can touch whatever the fuck we want and get out.
How long
Right.
do we think it would take a dragon to get from wherever it is to its lair?
Oh, yeah. What is the velocity of an unladen black dragon
Yeah.
flying from blonde
African or
to
European?
Should have asked the Book of Answers, that one. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Anyone got alarm or something?
I don't think that alarm's gonna help us too much. It'll give us like a
I'd
give us
to-
a 6-second heads warning before we start
Yeah.
hearing the sound of a giant fucking dragon coming swooping in.
Yeah.
One proficient in history can roll a history check
Ooh,
to
let's
try
see.
and recall and calculate speeds based on these distances.
I am not.
Me neither. Do we have anyone?
Doesn't sound like it.
All right.
All right.
No.
Are you proficient? Well, then you would have a big modifier, right?
I
He
am
is not proficient in history.
Confident.
He's confident.
However,
You
he's
guys
still got it.
assess
He got a
that it
crit.
can probably travel faster than you can,
That's true.
and it's gonna take you guys, the better part of half a day to get there and just like get in.
Is the dragon in the same town as us? Did I hear that correctly?
That's what it sounded
He
like, basically.
is meeting in Flan, where Vorganshirax is currently residing.
That bitch. For Gantrax.
Um,
Oh.
Wait,
so,
is Flan a region or a town or both?
well, Flan is the greater region and also the city.
Cool.
Is it Flan or Flan?
It's however I pronounce it at the time.
It is actually creme brulee.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Cream fraiche. All right.
Yeah. So you
All
guys
right,
are
y'all.
in Melvont. Flan is, occupied by the Cult of the Dragon and Vorganshirax.
Okay.
And it would seem that Thorgestril is heading to Flan to potentially meet with Vorganshirax, maybe.
We are heading south. Gotcha.
You are heading south. Yeah, so like southeast down
Yeah.
the coast for a ways before you will need to hop on Boats to navigate the marsh.
Oh, okay. So we
Yeah.
should be okay then.
Marsh.
If he's already
Where
that
that
far
far?
away, and it'll take us that long to get there already. So. I like it.
All right.
All right.
Let's rob a dragon. What could go wrong?
Anything else you guys are doing in preparation during this? We'll call it an hour just to get everything ready and good to leave. Get the horses all saddled and bought and paid for, contracts copied, gathering up your shit.
QC the contracts to make sure it says the amounts we agreed upon.
That they are word for word copied. He hands you the original and keeps the photocopy for himself.
Pick up some empty
And-
pouches in which to forage, to put things I forage for in. Knowing that we're going to a swamp seems good.
You say
Yeah,
you
I
have some or you want to get some?
I want to get some. I want
Call like
5
Well, I mean, we
coin
call
purse.
a silver a pop for
Fabulous.
the coin pouch or
there
a small,
a-
small pouch.
Is there
You
a
don't wanna
fantasy
get some.
Costco in town?
Is there? Are you looking for like magical items?
Yeah.
What in particular? This would have been more during like the 3 days of like downtime if you wanted to find someone to like enchant an item for you or shop around.
I'm looking for some
Uh,
healing potions.
yeah, you mentioned factions. Maybe would be kind of wandering around looking if he has any friends in town. And seeing if they know anything about what to do with all of his money.
I would love to see what it would to see interaction with a faction. Like, how did he join it? How, like, does he have any sense of like allegiance or like, sort of like adherence to the sort of arbitrary conventions and hierarchy that seem to be required for a faction?
Absolutely not. I mean, the Emerald Enclave is like pretty non-hierarchical and definitely like his style, but he still like does not pay enough attention to like go to their weekly meetings or anything.
Does own any crypto?
Hey,
No, he does
Okay.
not.
can looking to find some health potions, DM, as well before we leave, if able.
You guys are in talking with. Sorry, so what were you looking for from a faction?
Any sort of magical items? Has no value for his gold, but he knows he has a lot of it and would like to exchange it for a thing that he does value. Which is like cool glowy things.
Oh, cool, glowy things. Then, as you are getting ready to depart and wander around talking to your faction contacts, you are approached by Serenola, the Whisperer of the Emerald Enclave. She relays to you that if you are looking for cool, glowy things, then perhaps the two of you could help each other out.
Okay.
She hands you a kind of lantern-looking device that's about the size of like a standard lantern, little door on the front of it in order to like, put some, a candle and some flame in there. And
technically what I meant by cool glowy thing, but
well, you're going to help with
oh,
the
this
glowy.
isn't the thing?
Yes, this is a special device. We've been receiving reports that there have been a growing number of will-o-wisps down in the Twilight Marsh, and this device can contain them. And so would ask that you capture one of the will-o-wisps inside this lantern. It's pretty easy. You just need to, wrap them up in it and close the door. They may struggle a little, and they certainly won't like it, but once they've spent their energy, they should be in a pretty rested state for about 24 hours or so, and not make any more trouble.
Why?
Well, can you keep a secret?
Yeah,
No.
Joe was just telling me how to do that.
Insight. She insight checks you, and I want you to roll deception because I don't think you do keep secrets ever.
Wait, also, can unroll deception? Like, is that even a thing?
What a god.
Joe is trying to teach him.
Save some
Oh
rolls,
Jesus! Ahmed's rolling hot tonight.
Wow.
That's pretty incredible. I mean, I don't know what her modifier was going to be, but it wasn't going to be 4 or more.
Dark.
She relays to you that will-o-wisps are created by harnessing like the latent energy in a recently deceased person. However, it's pretty unstable, but is a pretty solid source of just
Sure,
like electrical energy, and if was able to be harnessed, could be some sort of device that could be used to power something, shoot electricity at something like that, and she'll give you 2 lanterns, one for yourself to keep, and not just the 1 lantern. And we'll help turn this into something for you if you return with our will-o-wisp. Use the energy to power up a device. After we've studied the wisp a little bit,
Draws a circle of spores in the air and then draws a line off the side of it, and he's like this.
Yes, magic like that, exactly. Very good.
The circle of life.
Yes, it's moves us all.
Okay, thanks for the lanterns. Bye.
Anything else? You guys get your horses, you get all your preparations. At this point, if people would like to, prepare their prepared spells based on what they know they're going out to do, you can change anything since you've just been waking up in town, not really doing much. And you know a little bit about where you're going. Yes, you prepare your 2 always prepared spells.
They are prepared.
You guys saddle up on your horses and start heading southeast towards the inn. Are you guys trying to travel at a normal pace or an accelerated pace?
We should go fast.
I think
Because
it's,
of that whole dragon thing.
yeah, I'm fine with accelerated for the.
It should take you about 4 hours at a normal pace, and you could maybe shave an hour off at an accelerated pace.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, then I'll need everyone to roll an animal handling check.
How fast do horses move again?
At like just a walk, 4 miles an hour.
Joe, try to keep up.
I'm sorry, these horses are about the same size as I am. Jesus, couldn't they find a bigger horse? Our feet are dragging on the ground.
God damn.
What?
Dude.
Three,
what?
3 in a row.
3 in a row. 3.
I will have critical success there offset your critical failure and have you not take a point of exhaustion during this part of the travel. Are you just taking the broom of flying instead of?
Yeah, I think I'm taking the broom.
Gotcha.
Can we put like a little horse head on it, like one of those kids, like those little kids?
Oh
toys
yeah,
that
yes.
stick with the horse?
Yeah, there's definitely some. I'll figure out what kind of head it is. But
It's uncomfortable having a broom shoved up between your ass cheeks for 3 hours. But you get it done. What is 1 out of 6? Oh, 20 times 20 times 20? 8,000?
Oh yeah, that's how math works.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Can't wait for your combat rolls to all be 2s.
Right.
Yeah.
If it ever comes to that, you know. But after 3 hours, 2, 3, you guys arrive at an inn.
Should we take a rest?
Yeah. Let's go for a short rest.
Yeah.
It's almost as if Wizards of the Coast knows how D&D players play and just keep putting time restrictions on things that people don't long rest after every encounter. See, Storm King's Thunder, end days to get stuff done. You can't just long rest, you know.
Adventurers are renowned for their constant naps.
They spend a lot of energy.
They are
okay?
well rested.
So after arriving at the inn, you find Romsan Kal, the inn's proprietor, and it seems like word has been sent ahead, and he has 2 small pole boats waiting for you guys in order to continue your journey to the Ring Current Islands. The inn itself is sort of, you know, the coast starts to dissolve into a bit more like, you know, marshy, wetland, swampy area. And so like straight out to the west, it kind of turns back into like, you know, open sea, but south along the swamps and then down towards, you know, the islands in the middle are definitely swampy wetland that will need to be navigated via pole boat. Similar question again. He tells you that getting to the Ring Current Islands would take you about 4 hours. However, you may be able to shave some time off of it if you guys push yourself.
I brought
What
my
would you
own.
guys like to do?
Brought my own pole.
Cool.
I love marsh and bog and swamp and would be happy to swim.
Would swimming slow? Are you able to swim as fast as we're able to row?
Probably, if you're using poles
It's
and
not
not
it's
paddles.
poles like
Yeah.
a gondola. There's not enough open terrain to just use oars in this area.
Can we like rig up fan boats? Does anyone have one of those wind spells?
Yeah.
Good old gust cantrip.
Yeah.
Looking at the terrain, you don't think you would want to be on a vehicle traveling much faster than these pole boats, because based on turn radiuses and reaction time, you would be running aground an awful lot.
Well, I'm down to try and speed things up if you guys are. We can get there quick and get back slow. But that's just my
You
2
could
cents.
certainly swim aside or alongside for a lot of it. If the group's trying to go real fast, I would exempt you from making a strength check, since part of the time you'd be in the water, and then if you like get tired of swimming, you can just take a little rest on the boat.
Do we have anyone strong who can reasonably move these boats fast?
I mean, I ain't strong, but I'm dexterous.
Same. More of a quick monk than a jacked monk.
Really? Because just based off of your, I don't know how you would say profile picture in your language, but it looks like you're pretty bald and jacked there.
I mean, I'm
He's got a
jacked.
thick
but
head.
I'm cut, but I'm not jacked.
He's wiry. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Yep,
Wiry.
yep. Well, if this seems like it's gonna be more strength based and dexterous, then I'm not gonna risk it, because I would imagine I have some kind of negative advantage to any kind of like strength thing that I do. So I wanna.
So just going at normal pace.
Sure.
Normal pace.
Means
Oh, did I get any health potions back in town?
yeah, you guys were able to find 2 health potions at
50
75 gold a pop.
Damn, do I talk him down to 70?
Yes, you talk the DM down to 70.
Yeah. All right.
Stuff is typically a
I-
little more expensive in Melvant since it is not, the big bustling town of Flan and trades being disrupted.
I am Laura Bailey. How do I modify the potion of healing charges? How do I add charges?
You can just add a second one. I don't know.
If you open it up, there's a
Yeah.
charge thing.
I guess I'll just because I can't change the overall total charge. Is
You
the
just
problem.
change the name to 2 potions of healing.
True.
You can change the quantity if you hit edit, at least on the one I have.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to. That's what I was trying to do, but I don't know how to change the quantity of them.
You could also probably just add it twice.
Would I
So-
have to, would that be in the 3 dots again? I just have to click another potion of healing.
Yeah.
I think so. However you got the first one in there, do that again.
It's been there for a minute.
Oh.
Let's see. All right. Oh wait, here we go. This opened up here. Can I add more? There we go.
Sweet.
Found it. Trace and belief.
As you guys pull through the marsh at a normal speed, you see a slightly larger, island in the marsh start to appear before you. You're able to mount your boats up along the shore, drag them in a little bit so they don't float away, secure the poles, or collapse your pole back into its collapsed state. And this is the island that you were directed towards in order to find the lizard bogclaw. And as you emerge onto the island, you bear witness to devastation on an immense scale. All of the huts on the islands have been destroyed by acid. Dead lizard folk, ravaged by acid, claws, and teeth, lay scattered all about. It's clear that these lizard folk have been dead only a handful of days.
Loot the bodies.
As you sure did. You ate fish. Yum, yum, yum fish. As you approach, some of the devastation, you see a large lizard sort of walking through some of the devastation and mourning his fallen comrades. He notices you and says, "Never thought I would welcome wormlings to our island, but here you are. Come close, you need not fear our
Wormlings.
claws." Oh, yes. Oh. Maybe we are like distant cousins or something.
Hello.
Probably
you.
not.
One of our kinsmen. Haha. I feel better about this arrangement already.
Oh yeah, Gizzard's great.
I-
pretty much work for him. We all take orders from him.
I too come from a tribe of decimated lizard folk.
It's
I
kind of bullshit what's been happening to us recently.
What happened to you
weep
recently?
at your tragedy.
I can only presume that you are the adventurers that Rolk said he'd be sending my way. I am King Bogclaw of the lizard tribe of these islands, though our numbers are far fewer than they have been recently.
Yes,
We were
tell us about that. What happened?
a couple days ago, we were attacked by this bastard of a black dragon.
Hmm.
Sprayed acid across my people, swallowed some whole. I stabbed it with my trident as often as I could, but it seemed to just shrug off my blows before it had its fill and left back to its lair to the east.
You You've been here a long time, haven't you?
Yes, this is our ancestral home.
Mm-hmm. And so does that mean the dragon moved in recently, or have you guys had some sort of arrangement in the past?
He's been here off and on, but has normally left us unmolested. Though
Why the change?
I would love to know.
Mm.
It's not like we went to his lair and tried to kill him or something. It's just we had a pretty, live and let live philosophy. We're not rich folk, not much to steal here. I'm just not sure what's gone into his head recently.
He didn't eat your kinsmen, he just killed them.
There were a couple that were swallowed whole.
Uh-huh. But it wasn't like out of hunger, it was just out of necessity.
He fucked up a lot more people too. I don't think he was just looking for a snack.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Well, do you think he was looking for anything? Like, he didn't take anything of yours?
We have nothing of value
Hmm.
here to take. But
one more question, and I'll let other people get a word in. Do you have any enemies
I'd much rather deal with you than with them. No offense, but
do you have any enemies who might have tried to set a dragon on you?
I wouldn't call them enemies. Again, sort of live and let live here in the swamp. Everyone just trying to get by, but there's a group of hags off to the east as well.
But you generally live and let
quarrels.
live with them as well.
Yeah, like, why does everyone need to be killing each other all the time? It's just not cool. Like, we're just trying to get by, eat some fish, gather some yummy roots as we swim along.
I hear you,
Hell
brother.
yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you guys speak my language. I like it. These warm bloods just wouldn't get it.
With my passive perception of 24, 23, do I see anything around us besides him? Just anything moving? Or is he just out here alone?
You see another lizard, kind of wearing similar garb to the lizard shaman that was accompanying the queen in the ruins, though the ruins of the temple, the pyramid, the one that turned into a crocodile before just getting annihilated. Though these lizard folk look much more like traditional lizard folk than this sort of like weird mutated ones that were in the pyramid, but dressed in similar garb and raiments, pouches of herbs and stuff clattering on his side, kind of like Rafiki style, just bowls of shit and things.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my character.
I'll keep an eye. I'll keep an eye kind of on that individual as they walk around, looking for anybody else as well.
He seems to be approaching each of the dead lizard folk and, sprinkling some herbs as if in some sort of like ceremonial funeral rite.
Gotcha. Once Gizzard's done, I just tell the Bogclaw, we're sorry for your loss, though.
I appreciate that. That's why we thought we could just, since we're not strong enough to take on the dragon ourselves, thought we could stab back at it a different way by helping people get in there and rob him blind while he's out doing whatever the hell he's doing.
Hell yeah.
Do y'all want anything?
Just to piss him off a whole lot. I mean, if there's any of our folk being held prisoner within his lair, if you could return them, that'd be tops. But this is more of a vengeance kind of thing. Like, you killed a bunch of us, we're gonna ruin your day in return.
So you
look over at Gizzard. Is tops a lizard folk term? Tops. Oh.
Yeah. Do you know anything about the crate that Rourke wants us to retrieve?
What crate? No.
Okay.
He has a crate. He
No.
wants a crate.
No.
There's crates everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, did I say crate? I meant box.
He
Oh,
had
box.
mentioned
No.
No.
Nothing.
yeah, he had mentioned some crates and boxes, crates and barrels, stuff like that that may be in there that could be of interest to us. So
Yeah. I mean, there used to be a bunch of those located down at the second pier, but now they're over at Pier 1.
I see.
uh,
Do you have any
well done.
information on the lair itself? Any sort of defenses we should be warned of, or sort of the floor plan? Any tips you can give us as we
I
head
haven't
in
been
there?
inside, but the ruins surrounding it, there's a bunch of little kobold bastards. Seems like every single time a dragon comes along, kobolds just chomping at the bit to try and worship the dragon.
Yeah, they do that. How about you mentioned hags in relation to the lair? Could the hags be a problem, or are they far enough away?
They're like kind of on the way, not like straight line shot to the dragon's lair, but just you wouldn't have to travel too far out of your way.
So the odds of us running into them on our way over there are low, medium, high?
You could certainly navigate around them.
Okay, and how would we do that?
To.
Just go.
You just like go a little further south along the route.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other cultists you've seen besides kobolds? Anyone unusual?
Cultists? Oh, like for the worshiping the dragon?
Yeah, like the dragon, whatever, the dragon zealots.
Seen at least one like big ugly fucker of a creature. I don't really know what it was, but it was thick with all the C's. That's another lizard colloquialism. You guys might not know.
Yeah,
7 C's of thickness.
At least.
I have a question. What happens to your people when they die?
Usually we bury them after performing the rites.
Sure, but I mean their soul.
That's... Oh man, how much time you got? Where do we start?
And
he starts launching into an epic tale about all of the history and lore.
As soon as he starts that, I'm like, all right, boss man, we appreciate. Tell you what, we'll cut you on the back end, but this guy's coming back soon. So if you want us to deal with it, we got to go now. But looking forward to hearing about this.
Have you seen any wisps?
There's a couple that move around the island. They're pretty hard to find since they can just like be invisible.
I could probably find them, but are they the souls of your people or the swamp? Do you know? Have you ever talked to one?
Oh, buddy.
No, dude. Is that how wisps are made?
Draws the spore circle again and nods and winks.
The circle of life.
This guy
I should have known.
And Um's gonna cast
move this all.
One of these when we leave town. In search of wispies.
Are you guys setting on your way now, or is there?
I think we're setting on our way.
Yeah.
I am down to keep moving, and Akuna Matata there, Boneclaw. Bogclaw. Yep.
My condolences about your village.
Yeah. As you go to cast Detect Evil and Good, and with Joe making a constant surveillance of the area.
That's correct.
Ooh, a map.
Oh no, lizard camp. Oh, there's a map for the lizard camp. God dang it.
Also, I have 2 of these lanterns. I heard that it's bad if the streams cross, but does anyone want one?
She retconned to just giving you 1 lantern, and
Yeah.
if you let her, play with it for a little while, then she will help you harness its energy and power.
Yeah, okay. I'm leasing to own.
Yep.
We wouldn't. I think having 2 of them would be probably dangerous due to the stream crossing issue. So that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Joe, you notice
Yep.
a creature off here to the southwest. Like, you've been looking at the bushes and you saw one bush and thought it was just sort of like swaying in the breeze a little bit, but it kept getting closer and closer and closer. Like, not like as you were staring at it, but sort of head on a swivel, look back, just noticing like that's not where I last left it.
Yeah. But gentlemen, we have company.
And what's the range?
I think
30
it's
feet.
Okay.
30. Hey, you're observant too, Gizzard?
Yeah, I think I see what you're seeing. Especially when it comes to nature.
What's your passive at?
It's actually not that good. 16.
And that's with the +5?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You get 2 pings, and I'm just gonna like make marks from your detect evil and good, but don't see anything.
Wait, what?
I marked
Making
2.
marks?
I made 2 little blue marks on the map for you.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I get their location, but I don't see them.
Jesus.
You know if it's there, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you'll know if there's a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. You are also getting a vibe that the bodies of most of the lizard folk that were dead have been magically consecrated.
Nice.
The ones that Scale Sneer has gone by. There's still like 2 corpses on the ground that have not had the funeral rites performed on them yet. Passive nature is 22. I
Yep.
don't even know what that means.
Well, keep it in mind for the encounters.
I'm just saying if
Your passive nature isn't 22, unless it's some other feature.
my passive skills are increased by 5 as observant.
Your passive
wisdom,
that's only
wisdom and
passive
intelligence.
wisdom, perception, and investigation.
Intelligence, investigation. So it's only perception and investigation.
Why wouldn't it
It's
say
not all
to your
wisdom.
passive perception then? Why does it say
Because-
passive wisdom? Because those are the
Because
only
that's
passive.
how it's notated in every instance of when they say a skill check, it'll say make a wisdom perception roll, because you can say make a strength intimidation check instead of a charisma intimidation check. It's not just an intimidation check,
Fine.
It's just the notation. It's not all wisdom and intelligence scores.
I do want to consider what passive nature would be, though. Was it like you like mentally keep track of like bush, tree, bush, grass, like as you're like walking through the forest?
I think
I mean,
I felt
definitely doing that. Yeah.
the reason why I said it was because the description was a branch that seemed like it was swaying but was getting closer. That to me seems pretty natureful.
And you are perceiving it very well with your huge passive perception that you guys both have.
Passive nature, god damn it.
So I will now need everyone to roll initiative.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
On brand with the initiative roll.
So on brand every time.
Where's the initiative at?
I wonder if any of these mounds are gonna shamble. You guys get the feeling that some of these mounds might shamble?
There may be a shambling mound.
Hmm.
My passive nature is telling me that these mounds do be shambling.
Yep. Yeah. King Bogclaw grabs his trident, seeing everyone here like perk up and go like, that mound's shambling. But the shaman Scale Sneer seems to be still conducting his funeral rites.
He's busy. That's fine.
Yep. And Adric would be up at the top of the order. As it's gotten closer, this thing looks like it is not here to talk or reason with you guys or negotiate.
I cast Speak with Plants. It's not my turn. I don't have that prepared, actually.
Let's see.
Also, the game is paused.
Oh yes.
There is.
Are these
And
trees
half.
fully would here to here be valid movement?
Yeah.
Cool.
Assume, at the center of these trees, there is a couple feet wide trunk that if you
Okay.
want to try and use as cover or something, but are simple enough to navigate around.
I don't need to have passive nature to recognize that as a shambling mound, and I will run over.
Plus, we've all been
and
shouting, "Shambling mound!"
and I'm gonna start punching this mound. Yeah, I will take a warhammer swing at the mound.
That hits.
Yeah.
Why can't I see the mount? Can I only see my distance around me?
Oh,
The rest of-
I did skip over this earlier. These trees don't do justice to the heavy foliage that is in the marsh. Everywhere in here is dim light, causing creatures to have disadvantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight. So that's how the mound got this close, we'll say, before you guys noticed it.
Nice.
There's heavy foliage and dense fog about, so sounds kind of weird in here. There's the smell of natural decay, heavy. And so everywhere here is dim light. If you can only, I don't remember what the rules are for where you can or can't see, but don't you have like see in the dark goggles or some shit? Or am I thinking of someone else?
I have a light cantrip. I would have cast once it
Okay.
started getting dark.
Yeah.
You guys don't have like
And-
torches in this village or something?
And I have seen the dark. Glass goggles.
What's the range on that?
On what? My goggles?
Yeah.
They are
Oh, now I can see it.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
60 feet.
Okay, so I'll change your dim light vision to 60.
Thank you.
So there, Joe. Now you can see 60 feet
Yes.
in dim light as if it was day.
That is much better. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Warhammer 1.
Hits.
Warhammer 2.
Misses.
Whoa, swing through the leaves. Do not connect. And spend a key point. Yeah, why not spend a key point? The recharge on a short rest. I will spend a key point to Flurry of Blows. And I will kick.
That's a miss.
And punch.
That one hits.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
All right. I'll move down to
And
here.
the
Yeah.
invisible will-o-wisps will take their turn.
Oh.
The one there.
Dude, they rolled pretty
Here,
high.
You're good.
here.
Very
Hey,
dexterous.
don't get them away from me. No,
You shouldn't be
No.
able to see them.
no, get them away from me.
You can see your mouse move.
Oh. Well, that's just cheating now, isn't it?
Get them away from me.
4 will-o-wisps appear. 1 attack at Adric. 1 attack at Mint. Wow, good rolls so far.
Wow, managed to miss.
Or no, they would split this out here. 1 at Sick. And 1 at Joe. Huh. Get
That
right.
checks. That checks. Yeah.
Ooh, you guys
I'm
are
going to uncanny dodge.
Okay.
Reduce that to what, 6?
6.
It's
And
like-
you now notice that each of these will-o-wisps is shedding bright light in a 20-foot radius around them, and then dim light for another 20. So
Son of a bitch. Did anybody else get hit? No, just me. Yep, figures. Damn it.
and the wisps are done. Now it is Edmund's turn.
Okay. Well, some new information here. I will stay where I am, and actually, I think I'll cast a dolorous gong cuts through the darkness and the fog at this the mound guy.
Hey.
They takes 15.
Okay, and let's see.
Oh, shoot. Oh, no, never mind. It's already on there.
I'll stay where I am and prepare myself for what happens next.
Prepare for the zapping.
Hey, Joe.
All right. Joe's going to move around to there. I'm just rereading things. I sure don't forget it.
And I hide.
All right. And then I'm going to make.
I duck into a bush.
Yeah. Haha, you don't see me. Not how that's going to work with this will-o-wisp, I'm afraid. I don't want to waste that. So I'm going to attack him. So let's see. Inventory. Do I just click on the rapier?
That hits.
And then it also gets an additional D8, I think, for my piercer feat. I want to say, right? Let's see, piercer.
It lets you re-roll 1 damage die, I thought.
Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals piercing damage, you can re-roll 1 of the attack damage die, and you must use. Okay.
You can reroll one of your sneak attack ones.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's part
Yeah.
of the damage. Yeah.
It's not the weapons damage dice, it's the attacks damage dice.
Yay!
Okay.
It's a 2, so give it an extra
22,
point. So that's 23.
Hilariously, the will-o-wisp with its kind of ephemeral body does not appear to take nearly as much damage from that as you were hoping.
Oh shit! Sorry, I was trying to read something.
Deleted.
Where is it at? Is my thing not magical? I thought, or is that just my?
You have a plain rapier.
It's just a longbow. Damn.
Mhm.
All right. Does it look hurt?
It took some damage.
All right. I'm gonna. I
You
can
felt
off-
resistance. You have no idea what hurt looks like for a ghostly little wisp
True.
of light.
True. And as I'm just trying to recage myself, I'm not able to offhand attack, right? Because I'm using a.
Correct. You did not
Rapier.
attack with a light weapon.
Yeah.
You
And
do get
there's-
your free disengage. as part of your swashbuckler thing, though.
Yep.
From this creature.
Yes. I'm just gonna stand on this side and then bonus action hide because I can. This is more so from.
You can try.
Excuse me. Well, this is more so from like other things as well. The thing in front of me obviously is gonna see me, but
how are you hiding?
I'm just kind of positioning myself by this tree here. I don't know. Can you see long clicks? Yeah, like near this tree, kind of like to where I'm maybe not line of sight with the shambling mound and maybe these other will-o-wisps.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of the best way I can think. I'm like, hey, yo, Bogclaw, you want to hit it from the other end?
He yells, "King Bogclaw!" back at you.
What do you say, Gettinda or King Bogclaw?
King Bogclaw.
King Bogclaw. Oh, sorry about that. Your liege. And then that'll end my turn.
All right. Shambling Mound is going to attempt 2 attacks at Adric, who has 1,000,000 AC.
Second one hits.
Oh. And is going to continue shambling forward towards
Watch out!
the middle of
It's
this
shambling
area.
right towards you.
Shambling right towards
It's shambling right at us.
Stand your ground. Stand your ground.
That will end its turn. And Gizzard's up.
Oh, cool. All right. Gizzard will move a tiny little bit. And so the shambling mound, it's you would call this a magical plant, right?
I will check its character description, but since it is literally just like a giant tangle of plants and bullshit, yeah, I would say it's pretty much a plant. It is a plant, yeah.
Sweet. All right. Well, I
Plant's creature type.
cast Blight, which is the super awesome combination of my necromancy and my swamp habitation. If the plant creature, if it's a plant creature or magical plant, it makes a saving throw with disadvantage, and the spell deals maximum damage to it.
Yeah.
Shit.
So it takes 64 necrotic damage.
What the fuck?
Or wait.
Oh.
16.
Oh.
Okay, so you take 32, I guess.
That's still a lot
pretty
of damage.
Yeah.
For a fail, or I mean, for a success. 32 on a success.
Are Taylor jealous?
Oh wait, hold on, I can't see.
My damage.
Oh, bastard.
Wait, what is that?
It's deliciousness.
Like
Is it a
chocolate
giant
wafer?
Damn,
wafer?
it's
Isn't
so big.
Giant wafer cookie?
Yeah, I
From Mama
brushed
Schoolcraft.
back instead of cutting it because
the Mama Schoolcraft box of treats arrived.
Yep.
Yeah.
a while ago. Yeah. Like once a quarter, you know.
Okay.
Damn.
Not the Christmas package.
No.
And with that, I will guess move another 5 feet to the other side of this tent thing. Because why not?
Yep.
It seems tactically strong. And I'm done.
I look over at Gizzard and I say, yes, it will return to the soil. And I cast Blight also.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, when you got Blight, you got a
I
Blight.
got Blight, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
The
64
shambling
damage.
mound is in shambles, but still alive.
64, 30. It took 96 damage from
Plus-
just you two.
Yeah.
So nice. Nice.
4th level spell.
Plants ain't got
Yeah.
shit on us. Yeah, it is. It's costly in slots, but so good.
Yeah, but that's good damage.
And I'll juice up my staff and end my turn.
Yo, that staff is juiced.
Bogclaw, seeing an opportunity to steal everyone's thunder.
King Bogclaw.
King
Yeah.
Bogclaw
Damn it, Bogclaw.
Also cast Blight.
runs past.
Right.
Also casts Blight. Hold on. Scale Sneer, Spellbook. Nope. But he will jump past Etmund and the Will-O-Wisp there, which interestingly does not make an opportunity attack at him.
Ooh, that's good to
He
know.
is going to attack with his trident,
Haha.
with a big whoosh, and attack again with his trident, and also whoosh. Trips on the log over there a little bit. He's actually just stabbing like other random plants, and not the shambling mound itself.
Like a
It's got focused energy.
Yeah.
You know, it's got the right idea. That
He goes, I meant to do that. I'm trying
Okay.
to make it scared.
like
Are
Yeah.
you one of those
topiary.
kings that just calls yourself king? This is what this seems like.
And we're back up with Adric.
Doing my best not to. Well, we'll see how the hits land.
What about Scale Sneer?
He's still doing funeral rites on lizards.
Gotcha. Just unperturbed. I like it.
Where do you think you're going, mound? As it's walking away from me, and I spin around and bring my warhammer down onto its back. Miss, whoosh, hits the leaves, fluttering leaves and vines instead of the core meat. Go for another hit,
That hits.
and I will. Yeah,
You
fuck it.
will watch the shambling mound crumble into a pile of leaves that are just like slowly dispersing, as though it were a pile of leaves.
You did it, King Bogclaw. And try and play up the fact that it seems like you maybe helped us and did something. Don't want to be trying to upstage the king here.
He says, when I say king, you say Bogclaw, king.
Bogclaw,
King.
Bogclaw. And yeah, fuck it. I'll spend a key point and I will ghost punch this. Oh wow! It looks like based on the reticle on the target, it looks like Adric is wearing one of those like Asian rice farmer hats. I don't know if other people can see the target.
No, that's
No.
just you.
Well, just picture Adric as rated.
no, I got it. Yes.
Yeah. Wham!
That hits, though. Question: at this level of monk, are your fists considered magical weapons?
I believe so. I was just about to double check that. I think that happens at level 6. Yep, as of level 6.
Okay.
So they are. I can ghost punch now.
You can punch ghosts. Can
yes.
confirm.
Ghost
Punch
confirmed real.
Ghost is punched. Yeah,
Yeah.
ghosts are real.
Yeah. Punch, and then I will flip around and ghost kick. Ooh. You know what? Because I can, I think I am going to spend a key point to pump a Hand of Harm into that.
Do it.
Which is, let's see. So That's another key point. And that is 2. Sorry, my martial arts die is d6, I think. Yes, that is 2d6.
Doubled.
That is
No,
another.
it's 1d6 doubled to 2d6. The
Mm.
will-wisp looked like it was on death's door, and as you inject that little bit of necrotic energy, even though it doesn't look like it does maximum damage, that wisp perishes in a poof of light,
Yeah, and
and then winks out.
Finish it off with sort of like a roundhouse heel drop thing, and you can see like a weird sort of purplish glow on my foot with that final kick.
And that one was the initiative one, so I'm making it invisible.
And Adric's going to the bathroom.
Okay, wisp turn. They're just going to do the same series they did previously. This first one's at Etmund. Then got one at And then the one next to Joe is going to go invisible and start moving away.
Can I make a disadvantage attack opportunity against it since I saw where it was?
Yep.
So cool.
Miss.
Damn it! Darn you, 10.
And that will end their turn.
Okay. I will gather some radiant energy into a ball in front of me, seeing the other ones disappear. And oh wait, I don't know if this actually helps with that, but cast a level 1 guiding bolt on it.
At disadvantage because you're making a ranged attack while within 5 feet of an enemy.
Oh, really? And is it only if the enemy I'm attacking is within 5 feet, or is it anytime?
It's like, trying to wave your hands and do somatic components over there while something is like hitting you and stuff.
Do you mind if I retcon and take a step back first? I did not know that rule.
Sure, go for it.
Okay, I attempt to take a step back. Does it?
This one makes an opportunity attack at you.
Okay, let's see. So I have another rules question. If I cast a leveled spell as my... Never mind, that one. Okay, I take 15 damage.
Oh, and I retcon something as well. Oh, no, I don't. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so who did you want to crit?
The one in front of me.
The one that just hit you?
Yes.
Okay. And that is what kind of damage? Radiant.
Yeah.
Yeah, as upset as you were about getting zapped by it, you guidedly annihilate that one out of distance. It's like the guiding bolt just like continues through it, and as its light disappears.
Hooray! And I think that's all I got for the turn.
Gotcha.
Actually, I'm
Can
gonna
you capture a fainted will of wisp?
over here.
Yeah, I was sort of joking about the Pokeball question, but also how does the lantern work?
They do not need to be. Try and activate the device while within 5 feet of a will-o-wisp. A live will-o-wisp.
Is there only one of them left?
There's one invisible that you are sensing right there next to you because of your spell that you're concentrating on. And then there's the one up there by you.
Okay. I need one of them alive, please.
Yep.
Not your turn.
Maybe,
Can't
maybe
hear you
alive's
yet.
maybe alive's the wrong word. I need one of them in their current state.
Sorry, can't hear you. Not your turn yet. And then I shoot it. I'm gonna shoot this one with my long bow. Come on, give me a
If you miss, you're hitting scale snare.
right.
He moved over here to tend to another lizard.
Okay.
Miss.
14 misses, mother fudgers.
18 misses.
You
guys have just been rolling fucking crits on these things.
Damn. All right.
Turns out ethereal beings of light are difficult to hit.
Then I'll move to here to maybe get somebody advantage. Yeah, it's just shitty roll. All right, and in my turn.
Okay. Gizzard, lizard, wizard.
I will shoot a ray of frost at the one I can.
Okay. That misses.
Okay. I walk over to Bogclaw. Thumbs up.
King.
Bogclaw, say Bogclaw.
Yeah. We'll have to work on your call and response.
Oh, sorry. Oh, King. Yeah, King Bogclaw.
As earlier when he was doing that, I say king, you say bogclaw thing.
King.
Okay.
You're
You're up.
I try and lantern this guy.
The one you can see or the one you can sense?
The one I can see.
Okay, you activate the lantern. The lady had explained that this was, essentially a Ghostbuster trap. Holy shit. He needs to succeed on a DC 20 dexterity saving throw or be drawn into the device.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a good device.
He has +9 to his dexterity saving throw.
God
You got a
damn.
natural 20.
Yeah, this might take a couple turns, guys, but please bear with me here. It's important for the nature of all things that I put this thing in this other thing. If you guys just want to leave, I can tank it. It's fine.
She had explained that you would activate the device in order to trap it in there, then use an action to tune the device to damp its, energy and ability to escape from the device, as though it needed to fail 3 saving throws in a row, and tuning it may make it do this at disadvantage once it's inside the device. And some energy from the wisp may leak out because it's not going to be happy about being trapped.
We have a way to give this thing disadvantage on stuff.
That was your action to use the magic device.
Not bonus action. And I end my turn.
Bogclaw is going. Sorry, King Bogclaw
Yeah.
is going to approach next to the wisp and ask, I thought you said these were my dead ancestors, and yet your people attack them?
Well, I was asking if they were your ancestors because I wanted to be respectful, but you said you didn't know.
I don't.
Same. I'll let you know. I'm gonna, it's a totally humane trap I have here. Probably catch and release.
And this would contain the being?
Yeah, we're gonna, have them like spayed and neutered and then tagged, and they'll be released back to the wild.
I'll let you do this thing. Adric is up. So let's see.
I mean, also they're killing us, right? You get that? They're trying to kill us.
Trying
I
to
don't.
kill you guys, not me. Though, I guess I want you to help me, so... I mean, say the word.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm trying to do this non-violently.
I would suspect I cannot grapple this thing, but like...
So,
Never know
conditions that
until you
make them auto-fail dexterity saving throws include paralyzed, petrified,
Oh,
stunned, and unconscious.
okay then. In that case, I will...
Punch it in the dick.
Yeah, I will try and ghost punch it.
Are you intending to do damage or
No,
not?
I'm just intending to
Okay.
make contact. I don't want to do damage. You're
You're going for like pressure points?
Yes.
It's going to take 1 damage as you jam your finger into its ghost pressure point.
And I will spend a key point to stunning strike. So it has to make a DC 16 con save.
It is stunned.
I
Nice.
walk up. I sort of walk up after everyone who's like fussing over this, imagining with one of those like butterfly nets, trying to like, and then like the king being like, "What are you doing? Like that's my wife." Like,
My wife.
Walk up and I'm like, boink, and then it stops moving.
It does that. It is stunned for how long?
Until the end of my next turn.
Oh, nice.
Cool. It is stunned. Is anyone or that other wisp is going to re-visible itself and attack Edmund. And miss horribly.
Wow. This is a big difference from the 15 last time. Guys, I found another one.
Its turn is done. Or sorry, now it's Edmund's turn.
God, what do I even want to do here? I will take the disengage action.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. No, I'm not a rogue. And step back here. And you know what? That's my turn.
Okay. Go.
There you are, you motherfucker. I just run
You-
on to the other side.
Take an opportunity attack.
On the stunned one?
If you don't take an opportunity attack,
There it is. And I'm going to attempt to hit him.
you
Yep.
hit.
I'm assuming advantage because flanking, right? Sorry, I just kind of assumed.
I can't remember if I've been playing with it before or not, but sure.
Okay.
And also, if you like make an attack, if you just hover where it says attack, it gives you like a minus and a plus on the sides. You could just like click one of those to give you sneak attack, or sorry, to give yourself advantage.
No, because I'm just going to inventory and clicking on the weapon.
Yeah, so
Is that-
in the chat log,
Uh-huh.
hover over your second rapier attack.
Uh-huh.
A plus and minus appear to the left and right of the
On
word
the-
attack.
Yeah.
If you hit plus, roll with advantage, or if you hit minus, disadvantage. So
Oh, okay. So natural 20.
No.
No.
you hit
Okay.
23, reduced in half. That wisp also perishes.
Cool. I'm also going to do this anyway because fuck it. Oh, it's still a 1. Damn.
Sucks to
Still.
suck.
It does.
Um,
That stung, you little freaking whatever. And then I'm gonna turn around and look at this dead shambling mound, see if there's any cool little trinkets on it or anything that was within its
it
shambles.
is a giant pile of leaves and vines right now.
Yeah,
There's nothing you can see from just staring at it.
Definitely not metagaming asking if I see a small bit of the middle area pulsing or moving or burrowing underground. And my turn.
It's a pile of leaves and vines.
I'm gonna bonus action dash to this side, just in case something weird happens and I'm disadvantaged for whatever reason. And that'll end my turn.
Wizard. Is anyone doing anything besides helping trap this thing?
I'm helping Scale Sneer consecrate bodies.
Gotcha. He rapidly explains the rites to you.
Yeah, that's pretty similar to what we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, little sprinkle some shit over here,
Say the words.
make these hand gesture, the holy words, the consecrated words.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's pretty much got like 1 or 2 left at this point. He appreciates your help.
Yeah.
Bogclaw, this probably
King.
isn't your wife. If if you're consecrating all the bodies, then I think that means it's probably unlikely that they would turn into this form.
These are just the bodies we've had the chance to consecrate. With all the destruction here, it's hard to know exactly which bodies went where.
Well, seems like a good idea if you don't want wisps. Anyway, then I open the box again.
Okay, it fails and goes into the box.
We got him.
It's in the box.
At the beginning of each round that the device contains a will-o-wisp, arcs of lightning lash out at all creatures within 60 feet of it.
Oh, jeez.
And
Wow.
as an action, a creature may tune the occupied device. If so, the device does not emit any arcs of lightning round. Additionally, while a character is actively tuning the device, any dexterity saving throw made by the creature trapped within it is made at disadvantage. Once the creature within has failed 3 consecutive saving throws, it may not attempt to escape again until 24 hours have passed.
Hey, Drick, you want to put your hand right here and just
do what?
If the device is closed, he cannot get his hand in there to stunning strike, though he can Like
No,
a
I was
catcher.
just asking him to use his action to tune because his turn is higher in the initiative order
Gotcha.
than mine.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Bogclaw goes, oh, you mean just turn this little lever right here? Unless you want at the top of the round this to happen, up to you.
You mean
I just-
King Bogclaw?
Yeah,
I mean whatever I want because I'm God and he doesn't.
you can do
You
it too, I
guys are-
guess.
What's a man to a king? What's a king to a god?
Hey,
Cancelled. That's what they are. Bogclaw helps. Adric. Unless we're just waiting for the will-o-wisp to try and break out.
Is there? I mean, what is there to do?
The wisp needs to fail 2 more consecutive dexterity saving throws.
I see, and I cannot punch it inside of the thing.
No.
Did it ever
in
become
that
not
case-
stunned though? Oh wait, it's your turn. Got it.
I will ready an action. If it escapes, I will attempt to punch it and stunning strike.
Okay.
Seems
So,
pretty good.
Yeah.
Ready a ghost punch. I chamber a ghost
Man,
punch.
that seems hard. DC 20, but it's got +9 to dexterity? That's gross.
basically a little under a 50% chance of succeeding.
Ugh.
Okay, it fails again.
Sick.
And I already know what's going to happen if it succeeds. Doing anything else until its next round?
No.
Any change in what y'all are thinking?
I'm just scanning around the area. Lamp.
Is there any way I can help? Can I take the help action or help them? Like, does the tuning require a roll?
No. It's really just moving a dial to try and contain the arcs of lightning emerging from it.
Can I take the dash action and get 60 feet away?
Yes.
Zoom.
That's what I'll do.
You're attacked by a bunch of crocodiles and some more wisps.
Yeah, so that.
You see an initiative counter, will-o-wisp, and shambling mound on the other corner of the map by you. Then wisp goes again. And fails!
Eat shit.
Yeah, you now have a lantern with a trapped and now pretty sleepy wisp inside of it.
Good job.
Nice.
He's a sleepy boy.
He's just trying to get out.
Do I see anything else?
Nope, nothing else seems to be approaching you.
Seems clear, guys. Blow's clear.
Anyone got pretty badly burned here.
But you're still alive.
Still alive. Skin is like sloughing off of one of my arms or something. It's not super cute.
Well, if we walk to where we're supposed to be, I mean, I think you can kind of relax some during the walk. Maybe heal yourself up a bit. Right? Can you short rest on the move?
No,
Like if you're walking.
not while trudging through a swamp.
Oh yeah, true.
I thank you for dealing with these creatures. Scale Snare, have the rites been performed? Yes, King Bogclaw. Alright, well, hopefully we're not bothered by any more of these wisps. So, where do you think you're off to? Dragon's Lair?
Dragon's Lair.
Go parlay with some hags?
Eh,
I mean, is there a benefit for us talking to these hags?
I mean,
Yes.
only if the dragon's been bothering them as well to pick with him. But we don't interact directly with them, so
Might not be a risk worth taking then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ask Scale Sneer if he has any ability to sort of show him my arm, like heal rent flesh, burn wounds.
oh, it looks like you might need that cauterized.
All right.
Here,
Hey,
I think that
But
hits.
hey,
put this metal on top of the wound, and I'll turn you into a warforged.
Oh yeah.
He does not possess healing spells. I'm sorry.
hey, Scale Sneer, do you want to use that fire to maybe burn up that mound over there?
Gladly, and just starts hucking flames at the shambling mound.
What's the fire risk today?
You're in a swamp, so pretty low. Shambling mound just slowly burns away, revealing a nice-looking amulet inside.
Shit.
Or necklace. That you presume might be worth about 200 gold pieces.
I'll just grab that. Thank you. 200 gold piece amulet.
And you each get 100 experience points, is what it says. I don't know how you got a level up playing
Yay.
Adventure League. All right, so if you said you didn't want to go to the hags, is that correct?
No, that's not it.
I think we're avoiding the hags.
Okay.
So
So-
How do I make another thing?
isn't the box time sensitive?
Yeah.
I
we
don't
have 10
feel
minutes.
like the hags are a likely help in our overall objective, and more likely than not would be a hindrance. So I think we avoid.
Yeah, I got imprisoned by a hag once for like a week. It was a pretty bad time.
That seems bad.
That makes sense.
Okay, then. What you're gonna want to do, be heading east. You see the island that looks like a boot. Veer a little bit to the right, head south. Gonna see a cigar-shaped one. Continue east along that, and then there will be one that kind of looks like a boob, and just hug around the outside, curve to the north, and you should start seeing the entrance to the ruins.
Hug the boob curve. Got it.
Mhm.
Right at Italy, left on boob. Got it.
Yep. I'm gonna stand on top of this stump here and address everyone with a little speech, mostly about, together we can hug the boob, we can do something with Italy. I don't remember what, but we're gonna knock it out of the park after what we did to these wisps. And look, we got a wisp. Things are going great. Don't look at my arm; it's a little gross looking right now.
Is it gonna take longer than 10 minutes for us to get to the ruins, though?
It's a little bit of a hike.
Might wanna save this speech for right before we go.
On the road? Okay. Yeah. I'll get down off the stump, but keep talking.
Oh, you wanted a little healing there, boss?
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
I'll do one of these bad boys.
So it took you guys an hour of like prep and talk and backstory, 3 hours on horseback, 4 hours by boat, and then 1 hour ish, like meeting Bogclaw, fighting these wisps, finishing some rites, explaining where stuff is, drawing maps and things like that. So it's nearing about 6 p.m. ish, you estimate.
Okay.
How do I make a custom item? If I'm trying to put like a necklace in my inventory, so I don't
just
forget about it.
go add, which
Okay,
is
oh,
in the
add.
table header. Yeah.
Okay, Oh, new
Yeah,
loot.
he's
There it is.
adding in the loot section down there.
Gotcha. And then I can edit.
I thought you were waiting on the speech.
I can talk and walk. I might trip, but
I mean, it lasts until the next time we take a rest, so it seems like a reasonable idea.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
it lasted 10 minutes, but no, the 10 minutes
No, I
is the
think it-
speech. Gotcha.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
He could still do it while you travel, unless you wanted to be standing.
Okay,
The
my
entire
bad.
time.
My bad. I like your speech. I'll take the points.
Also, a healing spirit thing happened. Who's taking that healing?
I am.
I already took all of it.
All of it?
Never mind. Healing spirit is done.
I got hit too. Oh,
People missing 6 HP, complaining about
Yeah.
needing healing.
that is true.
I'm still missing
Yeah.
porridge.
People who liked Edmund's speech add 13 temp HP. Good lord. All right, hit you guys harder next time.
Oh, I had temp HP earlier too. Oh no, we slept or something, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
shouldn't have. I deleted that from your character.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. Well,
Thanks for listening.
with you guys, well, he makes it seem like it's going to take, a decent amount of time. He can't, or King Bogclaw does not specify, a exact duration. They're not big on time requirements and distances and stuff like that. It's more of just like a feel the land out, know where you are by landmarks kind of place. But he does indicate that it'll take a little bit of time to get there. We are going to take a short break in real life for PP. So we'll be back here in like 8-ish minutes, something like that. 5 to 8.
Sweet.
See. Any thoughts on feats? Anyone find any cool feats while they were looking at the whatever it's called Unearthed Arcana stuff?
Yeah, actually, there's some sort of cool ones specifically for casters. The where are they?
I've heard Warcaster is pretty good.
Yeah, Warcaster is good.
I don't actually concentrate on much.
Adept, the adept of the Adept of the Red Robes. Oh, actually, maybe that's not that great. You need a prerequisite for it. I mean, the like, you can take the one that gives you an extra sorcery point and an extra meta magic.
I already took that one, and I already took
Ah,
because I'm variant human, so I've got already 2 feats or something.
Yeah, most humans have 2 feet. That makes sense.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, inspiring leader and meta magic adept I already took. See. Yep. Wait.
let's see. Good. Yeah. So you already have meta magic adept. Are there any cool human specific?
What's elemental adept?
Oh, yeah, guys.
Seems kind of meh, actually.
Yeah, that's good if you are like a single element focused, like sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
I'm not so much. I could go fire. Hmm.
If you want to go from Dickensian waif to like sort of scammy urchin, you could take the Cartomancer feat and have it be like 3-card Monty.
Uh-huh.
What are some other good ones? Oh, some of the giant ones are sort of cool.
Actually, moderately armored might not be bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that actually could be quite good for you.
Oh, does that impact my ability to cast spells if you're wearing medium armor or something?
No. Oh, it has a prerequisite, which is proficiency with light armor.
Oh, okay, never mind. Get lightly armored.
Pick the one that gives you Misty Step. That's a pretty good
Yeah.
spell.
That is, I mean, I picked that. I Fey touched. It gives you Misty
Yeah.
Step and then another first level spell of like enchantment or divination that you can cast once, and you can also cast it with spell slots. So those are pretty sweet.
You could also get Spell Sniper.
That is also good.
Is that just increased range or?
Yeah, you ignore cover.
Mm.
Got a nice mug of lizard folk blood here. Mm.
Mmm.
Nice.
How dare you?
It's very thick.
What is that? A smoothie?
It is.
Nice.
A delicious protein smoothie. Very low carb. Very yummy.
Mostly blood.
Yep. Just waiting on Taylor, question mark.
Affirmative.
Like it?
Telekinetic might also be fun, Daniel.
Oh yeah, I was considering that.
Just mage hand with extra steps.
And a
Yeah.
throw.
Just about to take a piss. BRB, like one
Yeah,
1
of
minute.
course.
Resilient is not bad if you want to be a little
Yeah.
more
what do you
robust.
do?
+1 to a ability score, and then proficiency in saving throws for that ability.
But
I mean, seems like shittier Warcaster.
True, he already has proficiency in con saves, so I was thinking like Dex.
Oh, he does.
One of
Yeah,
the
that'd be
other
good.
Dex would give him potentially slightly more AC and also good for them throws. Should take Gunner.
yeah.
Magic. Start shooting guns.
There is like Artificer or something? Initiate? What does that do?
Initiate, yeah.
That's not that
Basically
cool.
give you-
Intelligence is my spellcasting modifier. That might not work so great now. Ooh, alert! I got a +5 bonus to initiative.
It's pretty good.
Could have taken that on the time wizard. Could have rolled a 40 initiative.
mhm.
I think you should go Cartomancer, but
Okay, yeah. Let me look up what
that's
that.
mostly for flavor.
Greg does need to be consulted before UA selections.
Oh, true, true.
I'm not saying no, I'm just not saying yes.
Definitely don't tell the DM, and then when they complain about it, just say, "You activated my trap card!" And cast your highest level spell.
Yeah.
Forgetting the DM, a player you can see. Oh wow! Thought it took so long. You had to go to space.
I had to change my location.
Nice.
The divinely favored feat is also if you want to expand your known spells list.
Yeah.
It looks like you're in the Umaverse.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Oops. Nope. Okay. So you guys get a little healing, get some directions on where to go. and start listening to a rousing speech as you guys are traveling off to the east. After about 30 minutes of travel, you guys see an island that looks remarkably like Fantasy Italy. What direction do you guys go?
Oh shit, we had to remember.
Left.
Left. Left at Fantasy Italy, right at the cigar, right along the boob.
I'll wait to check the VOD. You guys head left. As you are traveling left around Italy, you
Die.
don't see any sort of cigar-shaped island. You walk in 15, 20, 30 minutes.
They said east, right?
No, it was all left and right.
Must not have been here for that.
Was it not
You know-
left, right, right?
The keenest of minds among you, and I really hope the VOD backs me up on this, was right at Italy, straight across Cigar Island, and then along the right side of the boob, like curving left.
That bug
That
claw
makes-
guy was, he said a lot of stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we should go this way.
Yeah, is the lizard word? Is there like a mismatch between the lizard word for like left and like, our word for left or something?
No.
Yeah, it's relative to the person who's being addressed rather than to the speaker, so that's probably got confused.
Left.
Exactly what I was thinking.
As you guys are debating the linguistics of the lizard language and their sense of direction, the extremely perceptive among you, which is half the damn party, hears
23.
a rustling in some bushes, a good, 30 feet away.
Oh, I hope it's another mound.
Yeah, we fucked that mound up real good.
I want to be one of those little like Deku warriors from like Zelda.
The mound was like real cool, but just had no chance to like do anything.
Like.
Double
Like
double blight.
had multi-attack, and if both the attacks hit, you just get auto engulfed by the mound and start taking damage, and you're restrained and stuff.
Yeah,
And
that's how I killed Bird and Argentus in one of our encounters.
There's some shampoo.
then it took 100 damage in back-to-back turns. Only had 130 HP.
So wait,
Yeah,
do
I
we
think so.
perceive
Alright.
shambling or is it rustling?
You hear some rustling in a bush. You do not perceive shambling.
No, okay.
Hey, nature boys, got any idea what that is?
Oh, but that's not me.
I use my passive nature to determine the nature of the shambling.
Your passive nature of 39 sees the natural naturistic form of a goblin. It sort of pops out of a bush,
Perceive
walks
the-
over to another one, and seems to be like, picking berries and flowers out of a bush.
Hello, Brother Goblin. I yell to it. We come in peace.
Yes.
No!
Peace. I
You-
say
you-
as I tighten my grip on my war.
You go from this place. You don't belong here.
Where are the kobolds? Which way are the kobolds?
Kobolds, east.
That-
Past lady's house.
Does that line up with what the king told us?
I don't know. I've
Yeah,
lost track.
when he told us they were both east. Like I said, when we all
Exactly the
went
same to me.
west. When all of us went west, and I was like, no, he said east.
We didn't go west. We went right. Anyway, wait. Did you say lady's house?
Ladies' house?
Yeah.
Are these
Yeah,
the
I think
scary ladies?
He's talking about that. Them their
This
heads.
is what I was sort of trying to describe. You guys started here. We're trying to get to ruins. He said, head east, but hook a little more to the south, which is why it was right at Italy. Like right, cigar, boob.
Didn't I say right?
No, you guys 100% said we're going left.
You guys all said left.
Yeah. Either way.
Yes, the lady's house. They over here. Nice ladies.
Oh, nice.
All right. Well,
Cool.
let's go. I ain't got time to deal with these
Nice.
little folk.
I collect berries for them.
Oh. You seem like a very nice goblin.
Well, and
Do you know what happens to your soul when you die?
Joe's just gonna sit down like crisscross applesauce on the ground, just kind of like just waiting for the group to move.
Yeah, no, we can go.
Yeah, we can go.
ladies say they use my soul when I die.
Understands the social cue.
I'm gonna nudge Joe and sort of whisper, be like, "What are the odds we end up having to crush these hags?"
I mean, there's probably a good chance, and we could probably learn something from these goblins about the hags. He's dropping a lot of clues to us about using souls and stuff after he dies, bringing them berries. But I just kind of want to blow through the hags and go to the dragons area, take the golden GTFO.
As a monk who has sworn off, the material world, I completely agree. I want to see what's in that hoard and that box.
Oh, we're gonna open the box.
You're gonna open the box. You're the
I will try and open the box. All right.
You want a berry?
Yeah,
Here.
thanks.
Gives you a berry.
Roll a Constitution save. Disadvantage.
Are these berries good?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll take one.
So what's your name, little goblin friend?
I'm Rory.
Rory. I'm Adric. Nice to meet
Adric, not all of us are as socially aware as others, but I think some of us want to leave now.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Brother Goblin, and I hope we cross paths again. And be careful of dragons.
Okay.
I give the goblin a gold coin that is actually foil wrapped chocolate. This is for you.
Is that
and can just like immediately smell that it's chocolate and is more excited that like it's food than if it had been an actual gold coin.
Yep. Yeah. Enjoy.
You don't tell ladies you give me secret candy.
This is just between us.
I like this
Yeah,
guy.
probably don't tell her about us being here at all.
Okay, I mean, they kind of know.
And how do they know? Since we are engaging you in conversation now.
Now that you guys are sort of talking to him, engaging with him, you see that he is missing his right eye, which is sewn shut with crude twine, wearing filthy rags and no shoes. However, he has a rather nice-looking pendant around his neck that appears to be a stylized eye.
I sort of smile and wave into the eye, give the thumbs up, and indicate that we're going the other direction.
Ladies?
All right, we're gonna go fuck with the dragon and not annoy the hags. So, ladies, if you can hear us, we just want to pass through. And then
Can anyone cast minor illusion like in front of the eye to make it look like we're still there when we actually go the other way?
That's
I
exceeding
could.
the bounds of what minor illusion can accomplish.
I could, but once I get so far away, it will disappear.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Let's just be on our way, perhaps. Like the wise turtle says.
Just one more thing, Rory. If like we're, maybe like in cages or like chained into a cauldron getting boiled alive, or like our souls are in a vat somewhere, just remember, I gave you that chocolate coin.
Oh, you know, not in cages. Other guy in cage. But good to know.
Don't ask. We just gotta keep moving.
Yeah. I think he meant.
No more
chicken.
questions.
Yeah, I think he meant chicken in the cage. Other chickens.
Yeah, chickens. Yes.
No, not
Okay.
chicken. Tall fellow.
Big bird.
Is he a lizard?
Yeah, big bird. Yeah.
No, not lizard. Look like this one.
And he points at Edmund.
All right, I don't care.
Yeah, I feel exactly the same about, slavery and factory farming, so this is whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. We're walking on,
Yeah.
dabbling on, whatever we're.
Joe does not take a short rest.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Once we're far enough away that we can't really do anything about it, I will turn to Edmund and be like, "You don't have a brother, do you?"
It was funny.
Not that I know of.
Okay, cool. Just
Oh crap! What if it's one of freaking home? Like what, Rolks or something, and that's why they have the box. There's a chance this individual may be related to our benefactor.
Well,
They
we can.
didn't mention anything about hags or, well, really just hags.
I'm sure he's doing fine. I'm sure he's happy there. If he's there for a reason.
No one can make up their mind if they want to leave or don't want to leave.
We want to go to the dragon's horde.
If we're gonna go, I say we go now.
Yes, we're going.
Okay. Bye, Goblin.
I'm all about going, but if we walk by this hag's place and we see some little dwarf dude all tied up, are you guys gonna be able to walk past him and just leave him there?
Yeah, but only because he's a human, not a dwarf.
Wait, who do you point to? Oh, Edmund. Oh, all right, never mind. Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, I was totally thinking you'd point to the lizard guy, but okay, so let's just stay clear of the hags sort of area. Sounds like there's some politics here, some that we might not want to get involved in, unintended consequences, all that kind of thing.
So we're gonna go southeast.
So, I mean, y'all have no idea where the fuck you are right now. So the plan is currently to
I think we're gonna go
wander
perpendicular to the direction we were going, assuming that the goblin is in a direct path between us and the hags.
Well, we asked Boneclaw where it was, and he said
King.
to the east.
And the goblin also pointed in the direction of the hag's house, right? So we want to go east, but like a little bit away, so that say east is this way, goblin pointed us this way. We want to go like kind of this way a little bit. Does that make any sense to avoid the hag's house?
I mean, maybe did we get good direction from Boneclaw before we left? Because I feel like we asked about that.
You did, and he told you where to go, and then no one wrote it down or remembered thing, and you guys confidently said you were going the other direction, and so you went the other direction.
I would like to point out that Joe was vehemently against going that direction.
You said east. We were talking about right and left, and you said east. So that way,
Because
that could make you correct or incorrect depending on the situation,
When did
or
we hear
correct
the
in
right
both
and left?
situations.
What?
Was I
Silence?
not there for that? Was I not there for the right and left cigar boob Italy talk? Like,
I don't know.
I
You tell me.
don't know.
I was not. I was giving a speech.
yeah, because I don't recall that. I might have missed it. That's on me.
Um,
The path takes us where the path takes us.
I
And
feel
let it
pretty
take you
confident
to-
that it's this way.
as you guys set off, you do notice in the distance, a good couple 100 feet through some of the foliage, you can see what looks like a small cabin in the woods that you presume would be like the hag's residence.
Yeah, great, perfect. Avoid that.
Trying to avoid it and just like continue generally east, meandering a little bit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
zigzagging, trying to find something.
We can put a pin in it. I'm sure that if anyone's in trouble, they'll be fine for another day.
Or they'll be dead. So
So
Think-
upon encountering Rory, you guys had already been traveling for an hour after leaving Bogclaw.
in the wrong.
Within 90 degrees of the correct direction. Everything was
Yeah.
east from where you guys were. It was just
We did
whether
it
you wanted
right.
to avoid it or not. So you
Yeah.
did go like a little south of the hags. Make a group survival check for me.
Rival. Oof. Ooh.
Okay.
3 and 2. What? I've got a 7 as a rival.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm going to say this whole journey would have originally taken 2 hours, but with the meandering and lack of direction and the not terribly great survival rolls, it takes you guys an additional hour.
And we gained it back.
You would estimate that it has now been about like 12, 13 hours since you were first contacted. No, Jamie, we're not playing Jackbox anymore.
What, you guys play Jackbox? Oh yeah. Oh man, let me know. Let's go. Middle class.
yeah.
But eventually you find a boob-shaped island and you're like, man, that is a boob if I've ever seen one. And I presume at least one of this party hasn't. Or at least two of this party. Since you're lizard people.
Hey, lizards have boobs.
Oh, so you're in camp, lizard folk women have boobs? This was a big Reddit argument like
Yeah,
a few months back.
All
Wait, do they
playable
have-
characters are humanoids in some
Well,
sense.
yeah, they're species now.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember.
Anyway,
So are you saying turtles have boobs? I'm gonna let
Yes.
you weigh in on this one.
Yeah, the shell just kind of.
I don't have any boobs.
It's like Laura Croft, like from the N64 graphic. Like picture that. That's kind of how the turtle boobs.
anyway, I definitely remember we hugged the right side of the boob. 100% positive on that.
I mean,
Make a history check in real life.
I'll hug any kind of boob.
Okay.
And that's Taylor talking. That's
That part of the adventure I totally prepared. You guys stumble on what looks to be the ruins of like an ancient complex. Like a lot of the areas in this marsh, Things are pretty submerged, varying levels of water as you're walking around. Definitely that sort of like, I'm walking in 2 inches of water and then like down to your waist in a hole after that. So it's a little splishy splashy, a little wet, a little
Love it.
uncomfortable. Yeah, you feel right at home, like you're actively searching for like the next hole to just sort of fall into. There's a real light breeze kind of making its way through the foliage, rustling some of the leaves and branches and stuff like that, and then like an ever-present humming of just bugs and insects and stuff. That smell of rot that you had earlier back at like the lizard camp abated for a while, but now it's definitely starting to get a bit stronger as you get closer. So, the ruins of the complex are all in horrible shape, many having long ago in on themselves. Sometimes only a short, moss-covered wall is the only sign of the ruins. While there may have once been a wall surrounding the complex, only a few sections peek out of the murky waters. Nature has reclaimed many of the buildings within the ruins. Reeds, lily pads, and pondweeds sprout everywhere. Gaunt willow and sycamore trees rise like moldering skeletons from the muck-covered ground.
Damn, I'm in Gizzard. This seems like you're kind of seen here.
Definitely vibing.
Titty rock.
Want to just explain a little bit more or something? Excuse me.
Like, I'd heard bards sing songs about how great tits were, and I didn't really get it. But after seeing that rock, I'm kind of like, yeah, that is a nice rock. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Really clarified things for me.
Yes, that's
It was a
exactly
nice rock.
a big.
It's a rock. Oh, rock.
Like, I could just go and sit up on that rock for like a couple days.
Pioneers
Yeah,
used to drive
son.
these babies for miles.
Nothing like the hard, craggly, unforgiving, rough-hewn surface of a rock to remind you of all the nice qualities of a breast.
Yep. I mean,
Fairly
this
smooth and warm because of the sun.
does,
Okay, that's fair.
does this rock have some Fraggle qualities to the rest of y'all as well, or is that just me?
I'd say it's pretty fraggalicious.
Yeah, yes, but kind of like a Fraggle rock. Yeah, yeah. We should search for little tiny colorful people.
Sounds about right.
As you guys are standing here admiring the boob that you are sitting atop, seeing the ruins laid out before you, what would you like to do?
I want to search for a dragon cave entrance.
First, it's the ruins filled with kobolds.
Yeah, I mean, are there any signs of activity? Kobold arrowheads, little heads popping around, like footpath trail things.
You wait around, scouting out the place for 5-10 minutes, and do notice a patrol seems to go by through the marsh, consisting of one rather large creature and a couple kobolds in tow.
Do we recognize said large creature?
Unknown.
With my
Anyone?
28 perception check, do I know?
Yeah, you can see the creature, that's for damn sure.
Is it dragon looking?
It is not dragon looking. By large, I mean, a good like 15, 20 feet tall, kind of bulbous body, stout legs and arms, head, kind of humanoid in form, but, height slider to 3 and width slider to like, 6 or 7.
Pink
Yeah.
skin?
Yeah.
Yeah. What coloration?
I don't fucking know.
Well, you're the DM. You should know.
Well, 3 of you went. Does his skin pink? At the
Yeah.
same time, which makes me think
You're
you
fucking
guys think it's
racist.
something.
Well, is it like a slot or is it like a giant? I think is the.
We
Truly
should
not
recognize
metagaming.
slots.
Yeah,
I say
I'm just
we
trying
should
to
recognize.
get a word picture here.
it
Yeah, we
is
should
not.
recognize slots because we spot
It
a
is
couple of
not
slots.
a slot.
Yeah, not that. Yeah.
That was my first thought. Was
Does
slots.
it look like it would enjoy a cup of tea?
It looks like it would be hard for it to hold a cup of tea.
I have a plan, you guys. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna
Mhm.
offer them tea.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sort of lighter or olive greened skin.
Oh,
Ogre looking or something.
no.
No.
All right.
So we need to get
Well-
through these ruins. There's a patrol. We can try to like avoid the patrol, but then we'll have to avoid them heading out. Or we can just take care of it now and not deal with it later.
Yeah. My only concern is if it's any of the patrol gets away, has a way of notifying. You know,
Yeah,
good
so we
old
could-
Velvet.
We could like alpha strike it with some crowd control, or just avoid if that's your vote. I don't really care. All reasonable means to an end in my book.
I'm more of an alpha strike guy myself, but
Yeah, can one of you guys like circle up ahead with? First of all, we know these guys are enemies, right? Like we're here to take these guys out. They're guarding
Kobolds,
the horde.
In a
worshipping
sense-
dragon, patrolling Lair, probably
Yep.
against our objective.
Yep,
Yeah,
I
also in a sense,
figured
like,
so.
they're enemies if we decide they are, right? Like ultimately, it's up to us.
Yeah.
And them. They have some say in the matter too.
yeah.
If they're lucky. I mean, I guess what we can do is, if someone wants to circle up ahead with me to get ahead of them, so if they try and run, then we can kind of just flank them and then move in and attack at once. I'd recommend probably Adric, since you seem to be quick on your feet,
Yeah.
and then you three hit them from behind, and then we chase them back.
As you guys have been talking, the patrol has just sort of continued on and is now 100, 200 feet away and opening.
In which direction? Not the direction we were going in, like kind of
East.
perpendicular
Is it
to
right,
us,
left?
or
You're looking east towards the ruins.
okay.
Yeah, they sort of go perpendicular, like south to north.
Okay, well, shit. I mean,
Yeah.
we can just
Set up an
ignore them
ambush,
then, I guess.
or do you want to set up an ambush?
Or we
You
can
guys never want to do the tea plan. I cast
It's-
pass without trace.
there we go.
All right, let's sneak inside the ruins then. I like it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
There,
Everyone
there.
make a group stealth check for me.
24.
30.
33.
Yeah, hard to fail with pass without trace.
Good spell.
A very good spell when you're just trying to avoid rather
Well, I just
infrequent
rolled
people that aren't
12.
necessarily looking for you.
A lot of us rolled 12 on that. That's funny. Like our actual die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's weighted.
Some 12s are better than others.
Yeah. Searching around the ruins, most of it is pretty decayed and decrepit, but you are able to locate like one slightly larger structure that is relatively intact and has shown much more recent signs of like activity or something passing through there than most of the other ruins, like no moss growing on the steps up to it, things like that.
Is there any like light emanating from windows or anything?
Let's see.
Looks like they casted pass with trace.
Oh,
You keep that up.
The-
You might be
the
one
hall
doing
has
motivational
windows.
speeches soon.
Both got jokes.
Yeah.
I didn't know was a father. Congratulations.
The hall has windows,
Oh,
but they
yeah, I
are
have a lot
covered
of kids.
in muck and grime, all but preventing light from entering the structure.
Hmm.
Though streams of yellow light trickle through in a few places, all of the areas within are treated as completely dark. You don't see any light emanating from the windows.
Wait, so I thought you said there was some light shining through various pieces. Did I
I was
misunderstand?
reading the "you're inside the building"
Oh,
description.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, there's
Probably
the
most
occasional
of them-
pinhole, that light can get through. But looking at the windows from the outside, it just looks like shit, moss, muck,
Cool.
all over them.
Uh-huh. Operation.
Probably most of them died right after they emerged from their eggs, but I bet there's still like a couple hundred of them surviving. Oh, sorry, we're being stealthy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wait, what about eggs?
I was,
I mean, I could
I
go
was
for
telling
gold.
you guys about my children.
Oh,
This was a while ago.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
true.
riddle me this: how are 200 turtle babies all suckling at the teat of one turtle boob? Two turtle
I
boobs.
did not say anything about
Carefully.
turtle boobs.
Carefully.
Yeah.
The parenting styles of turtles is very hands off. We just kind of leave the eggs wherever and then
Yeah.
do our own thing.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong.
You guys,
Alright.
we shouldn't be talking about this. We should be sneaking.
yeah. Operation go right on by this building, or Operation someone
Well,
poke inside?
Is this not? Is it? Taylor is actually confused. Is this not the building we're supposed to go into?
We're
I heard
not
we were
going
looking for
into
a
a
cave.
random building. We're going into a dragon lair.
Did we get a specification whether the lair was in a cave or a building?
No,
I'm
but looking around, you have not seen many rock formations, above ground here, and certainly no like mountains that might house a dragon.
Alright, this
So-
is probably the place then.
So probably a good chance this is it.
a dragon
Right.
can live in this building. This
Based off
decrepit
context
building.
clues, the dragon can fit inside here.
Is it bigger than a bread box?
It's a good sized building, but you wouldn't suspect that a dragon could live within it.
Is there does it appear to be an entryway for a dragon to get into to like get beneath it, maybe where there's more space potentially? Like, do we see anything like that indicates that?
Where are you
I guess-
looking? Like, if
I
you
guess
just stand and look in a 360, it's just trees and swamp.
What's the ground like? Are there giant dragon prints in the ground around us?
What's
Around
a
the entrance?
swamp, right?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, based off everything we are seeing, does it make sense that this is probably where we should go? Or do we get the feeling we should press further? Is kind of what I'm asking.
You
Might
might
have
a roll
poke
on
your
your
head
two.
in and see what's going on in this building, and then we can go to the next one.
I'm not
Ogclaw
against
told
that, right?
you that the dragon resides at the ruins. He has not been into the dragon's lair. He just knows that's where it hangs out. You are also told that there are kobolds and big creatures near the dragon's lair. No one has direct information, like, a picture of this is what the entrance to the cave looks like. Go in, take a left, then a right. This is where the dragon horde is. You've been given vague
that
hints,
would be
but most
helpful.
people who go to dragon's lairs don't come back from dragon's lairs, so they have not actually been inside said lair.
Yeah, so all I mean to say is that I feel like a couple times throughout today you've used the word cave. So I'm looking for a cave, and this doesn't resemble a cave. Maybe there's an entrance to a cave inside this building, but I don't know why as a dragon you would want that unless you were like trying to be really low profile. Gizzard's opinion is this doesn't seem to fit the bill. However, if you're also interested, let's look inside and see if I'm wrong. But I would guess that this isn't it. This to me seems like maybe Kobold Patrol HQ bunks, something like that.
Where
Yeah,
is
but
the
with
kobold
the
patrol right now?
Sorry?
Where's the Kobold
Patrol.
Patrol? They were
They've
going
gone out of sight.
Yeah, like south.
Yeah.
They were going perpendicular to us.
Yeah. They have walked off.
So should we follow them and kill them?
or
Would end this
follow them, see if
conversation.
They might be able
follow
to.
them, see if they go to a different ruin, or just go inside this ruin and see where it leads.
Why don't we
Those
go
those are
outside?
kind of our two options, I think. As we press to see where those you guys were heading off to, or we go inside here and hope this is where we're trying to get to.
The kobolds might be able to give us information, but also, if we're right here at the moment, we might as well take a peek.
Yeah, I mean, we can always grab somebody inside this building too. We don't have to chase those guys down with that big old monstrosity thing. We don't know what it is or what it can do.
Where
Sure,
are you
sure.
guys having this discussion?
In the very thick, obscure tree line near, away from the ruins, in a hushed tone
So
with our massive
As we
stealth
pass
rolls.
without trace within 30 feet of
you passed without trace and then stood there for 10 minutes discussing whether or not you want to go in?
No,
Okay,
We
so you passed
discussed
without
it.
trace through the ruins, came across this building, so you're in the middle of all talking in
You're-
hushed tones.
your mic cut out there.
So you guys cast path without trace. You
Mhm.
wandered
Yeah.
through the ruins for a little while. You came across this building,
hmm
and you guys are just standing in the middle of the ruins or huddled up against some ruin, just
we don't-
talking.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of
Mhm.
to go off of in terms of our setting. So what you described was like a partially submerged, like, pile of
Pit-bull with swamp around it.
yeah. It seems like we're not in the middle of anything. I mean, we're not in like a clearing. We're like probably between 2 or 3 shambly big
Okay.
rock structures that are submerged. So like, I don't think that we're like being particularly unstealthy in having our conversation within.
I'm trying to continue to paint the picture. I'm not trying to call anyone out.
Mhm.
We had just gotten to this point of I gave information and the party just like stopped and we're just table talking for like 5 to 10 minutes about what they wanted to
Gotcha.
do. And so I'm trying to just like, as I'm feeding you more information, be like, what are you doing with that information? Instead of like, let's stand here and talk as players for 10 minutes. It should
Okay.
be,
Yeah.
So I
we're
think
sneaking through. Okay,
So I
I
think
got
we-
presented with this building. Are we going in? Are we
right.
walking back?
So I think we saw it, and then
Let's go
as
in!
characters, we disagreed about whether this was it. So maybe someone was like, and I was like, and then, yeah. I mean, honestly, so yeah, it wasn't 10 minutes. It was probably a minute, but like.
Mhm.
So I guess, okay, can we get a consensus? Like, looking at everyone in the party, we're within 30 feet of each other, we're passed without trace, vote.
I motion for Joe to go check it out.
I agree. I point at Joe as well. I go, give us the
Okay.
high sign.
Give him a little guidance.
All right, let's go. Let's go take a peek.
Let's Joe take a peek.
And we kind of like,
Not the time to joke around right now.
we're kind of like crouched within line of sight of the door that he's going to enter in, but not too obviously visible. But also not like, army crawling either.
Okay, let's see.
Actually, I might be army crawling because as a lizard, I might be on all fours, just really basking in the swampiness.
How tall are kobolds? Like a foot, basically.
No, they're
They're
a couple
like
feet
3 or
tall.
4.
Yeah.
3 or 4. Okay.
Yeah. I imagine them a lot like the grunts in Halo.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
Well, I am rapidly
Right.
trying to fix the scene for this because I didn't think we were going to get this far, and I was being lazy with my prep.
Hell yeah, we're gaming.
We
Should we go
did
back
it,
and
guys.
see what's up with those tags? Maybe that area is more prepared.
That arrow is very prepared. But let's see. Okay, that's. Okay, let's slap the good enough button. Oh wait, I need to change these walls now. Shit. Ah, I hate walls.
Walls are such a fucking bitch. The one thing that Foundry needs is that feature from Roll20 where you just like draw shadows and don't have to deal with walls and lighting and shit.
Yeah, I. Okay, well. Good enough, I guess.
I mean, I guess you
Da-da-da.
could do that with the drawing tool. Just get the color black and put it over stuff you don't want us to see.
It's still tough. Joe, and I'm going to bring everyone else along for the ride, even though they're not in here.
Ooh. Ah!
You, peeking in through the window here, see like the, emerge into the foyer of this building where there is a statue of a black bull in the middle of it. You do not see any light sources within the building and are relying on night vision goggles, excuse me, at the moment, which definitely turn night into day for you.
Yeah, which 60 feet,
yeah.
I think.
The
So if I can
smell
get
of
can I get a 60 for my because I'm at 30 right now, I think, for my
those are walls stopping your vision.
like even right here? Because it kind of rounds out, like it rounds out up here for me.
Yeah, I'll fix that later. You see
Okay,
this?
cool. Yep.
There.
There we go.
That's what you
Perfect.
see.
I'll take it. We have to go away. Stop. Okay. I'm
The
going
smell of
to
mildew and rot is strong in here.
Mhm.
You hear dripping water, a little, the occasional like crunch or crack of a stone. And it is really sloppy and gross in here.
Nice. Taking a look. I'll come up to the edge, kind of peek around the corners. Those are both doors, right?
Yes. You take a
Okay.
peek. The doors are closed.
Okay. I just wanted to check both of them for traps and to see if they're locked.
The doors are unlocked and untrapped.
Okay. I'm going to take the right door and just slowly peek into it. And I'm probably down to my 23 stealth instead of 33 because I'm outside of range.
Yeah, give me a second. Boundaries fucking difficult sometimes.
I'll move that so he's not in the way potentially.
There's a door now. You peek in there and then see just a vacant
Looks
room.
like there's wall here, another door right here.
Yep. Around the corner you see another door.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing to this door over here. Just give it a gentle peek.
You see into that little room and pretend there's a wall up above you.
Pretend there's a wall here and a
Yeah.
wall here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So there's a
And
door up
there's
above you, and there's a couple
I am
like.
locked.
Sorry.
I'm blocked in.
As you walk up to that door, you
Mhm.
hear some chittering from the other side before you go in.
Okay, so from right here, I hear chittering.
Yeah,
coming over here.
listening at the door,
Mhm.
you hear sounds of life on the other side of the door.
Okay. I'm going to Jesus fucking walls. I don't get annoying.
You just tell me what you want to do, and I will
Yeah.
move you around.
Yep. No. So
appropriately.
I just want to come back. So I'm gonna put my head out and kind of motion for everybody else to come inside.
We do that.
And then I told everybody what I saw and what I heard. And voila, there you go. All right, guys, and that's about all I got. I didn't want to push too far without you, just in case stuff got hairy. So.
Okay, so you saw this bull statue, 2 doors, and you heard chittering from one side.
Yeah. There's that chittering here to the left side, closer to where I'm at right now. So let's keep our voices down.
So what made you think that this was a dragon lair?
Man, there was the patrols in here, and there's the potential of this being an area in which maybe we could get to. At the very least, we can grab somebody and question them. I figured here in a more confined space instead of out in the open where someone can easily see us. Was really my train of thought. We grab somebody, question them. Hopefully, one of you guys can speak Draconic or something. I don't know if Kobold speak Common, but
all right.
That was my thought process about coming in here. It might be the right place, but at the very least, we can get somebody in a more secluded area and question them.
I do speak Draconic.
All right.
I'm happy to question people. Sure. It is nice to be indoors, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, before we stick our head into this door here to the left, someone want to help me check out this bull, see if this is anything, if there's anything weird about it?
I can investigate.
Prominent feature of this vast T-shaped room is a large statue of a rearing bull carved from what appears to be a single piece of black basalt, standing on a plinth of rough-hewn alabaster. Mossy vines crawl up the walls and hang from the ceiling. Doorways are set in the north and south walls of this room, so I guess it should be turned in the east and west sides of this room.
Would you like me to spend 10 minutes casting Detect Magic ritually?
I don't think so. I don't think we need that on this.
Okay.
I'm down to open up this door next to us, see what's inside, try and grab him quickly, and then bring him in here.
Actually, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. I'm going to ritually cast Detect Magic just in case, like, the dragon can see through the eyes of the bull or something. If they have a reason to come back, they will, is what we heard. I would want to be careful. If this is in fact a lair, they might have some sort of traps or other magic that we could be alerting them of our presence right now. So while you guys do whatever, while you guys press on, I'm gonna do that ritual cast.
Hey, Adric.
What to do?
You want to help me out? And Edmund, if you guys want to get ready for some quick support if something else comes through this door. But I think Adric and I'll open it. Adric, you can burst in, try and grab him or stun him.
Sounds good.
Does that work?
Yeah.
All right.
We call this one the flashbang?
Yeah, there we go. All right, so I'm going to walk up to the door and then make sure everybody's ready. Once everybody's ready, I'll open it so Adric can go in and hopefully grab anything that was inside that room.
And you guys are, again, having this discussion in the middle of the room here?
Oh, I love those questions.
Right?
I would say basically where we're at. That's where I imagine we're standing. As Gizzard's casting his Detect Magic.
Are you guys waiting 10 minutes for his Detect Magic, or did you walk into this room, look at the bull, and be like, let's go?
I think we're working.
I'm of the mindset to open this second door, try and grab somebody, and then if there's no one in there, then we'll wait. If there's someone in there, we'll grab him and question him while he's doing his Detect Magic. But that's Joe's thought, because Joe is not impatient, but he doesn't like to wait.
Yeah. And I'm motioning towards the door.
Okay.
When I kick it open.
The whole as soon as we go to open it, Gizzard's like, no.
You open the door or kick open the door, whatever you would to do?
Yeah, I like try and open it quietly without any kind of sound so that Adric can get in without them noticing.
You're trying to stealthily open the door?
Yeah.
Make a stealth check. Okay. You are creaking the door open little by little. Super stealthy.
All right. Door creaks open enough for Adric to get his nimble white frame in there.
As Adric. Jesus, I hate these walls. As Adric goes into the room, 3 kobolds, 2 rather old looking and 1 very young, look up at you and start to squeal and scream and panic and try to run out the door to the north.
Is he able to get to them first before they squeal and scream? Because like part of his motion was to run in and start hitting.
He could try and grab one of them. I don't think he can simultaneously silence
Stunning strike.
Stunning three creatures at the same moment. Things are happening simultaneously. Okay, Adric, what are you doing? There are 3 kobolds that look at you with fear in their eyes.
I go like this.
They start screaming and squealing.
I punch all 3 of them.
Might I suggest initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like
Joe runs in hearing the screaming, or he tries to at least.
Yeah. Once they started screaming, I was told to not scream, and just.
We talked about stunning strike. You're killing me here. You can hit like 4 people in one turn.
Yeah.
You run in.
I'm trying to stress that things are happening concurrently right now. Time does not get paused during his 6 seconds of a turn. And you can start trying to punch people and silence them, but they are not going to stand there still as statues until your 6 seconds are up. It's the same 6 seconds.
Okay.
So you can try and hit them, but they are screaming and squealing.
I'm going for I will indeed try and punch them quiet.
Okay, there's a grandpa looking one, a grandma looking one, and one that's like half as tall as the others. It's like I don't know, like the equivalent of like a 7-year-old.
Before we knew they were grandpas, huh?
Circle of life. Just keep telling yourself that while you.
This is why we don't always need to alpha strike everything, you guys.
Oh man!
I didn't even want to come in here.
You shut your mouth, Jamie. Nobody.
All right, punch the grandpa. Don't let me stop you.
Yo, come on. It's kind of almost racist or generian is whatever the term is to not hit them because they're old.
Guess I gotta get with family now.
Circle of life. All of this is written. Just keep swinging. It's happening the way it has to happen.
Fuck him up, man.
That dude's close to the end of the circle.
The turtle, man.
You're just making ends meet.
So do I roll unarmed strikes or what?
Are you punching them with your fists or with your hammer?
I am punching all 3 fists.
With the fist? No, dude, hammer that shit.
Are you attacking the grandma, the grandpa, or the grandchild?
1 for each.
Roll your first attack.
Oh.
Grandpa used to be Golden Gloves, Cobalt League, and nimbly sidesteps your first strike.
Crit fail punching an old man.
And you speak Draconic.
Yeah.
The kobold.
Yeah.
I do not
says-
speak Draconic.
Gwen, get our granddaughter to safety. I'll hold him off.
I'm glad I don't speak Draconic. I guess now I'm going to punch the grandma.
I think you got to.
Do
Yeah.
it.
He
Yes.
fucking dies.
And you can't turn that into a stunning strike or something. This is a different attack entirely.
Well, no. I would imagine like he's going for non-lethal here, right?
Was he?
We said that. Did we say that?
Also,
No.
like,
Okay.
it's
Okay. She's dead. She's dead.
it's
Done.
pretty. It requires like a. I'm not saying that Idrik doesn't have the ability to do this. He is a monk of harm and healing or whatever. But like, it's hard to not kill a grandma when you're punching her. You know? That requires a level of finesse.
I go
that's
for
I mean,
stunning
you
strike.
did twice her
Yeah.
HP maximum, which is an auto-killing blow.
Right. Yeah.
so okay.
You're not
Here's
unconscious. Do not.
I
make
am
that
Don't
saves.
don't worry, guys. Though it's fine.
I am not
She's-
used to
she's
fighting
back
the
up.
elderly. I'm not used to fighting the elderly. I go for the pressure point technique, and my fingers just go straight through her torso out the other side.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay, so grandma got deleted,
yeah.
and poor
Yeah.
poor little granddaughter Stacy is reaching for the door.
That one's for Stacy. So here's what happens: my hand goes through the grandma and then hits the granddaughter.
Also killing the granddaughter.
It's knocked out.
I look very
The
surprised.
grandfather screams in anguish, the most pitiful,
Quick, Fury of blows.
Oscar-worthy.
Fury of blows. Fury of blows.
If you're gonna question it, you should probably grapple it or something, right?
Give your
Yeah.
action left.
Just a suggestion from your consciousness in the other room.
Yeah, you know what? I'll spend a key point to Flurry of Blows.
More fun to kill it.
I'll let you.
I thought
do
the
it
whole
this-
point. Oh my lord!
Hold on.
You're not wrong. I'm
And
not
just for
saying
the
you're
future,
wrong. You're not
I'll
wrong.
let you. I'll let you do it this time, but you already chose to use your bonus action to make an unarmed attack. But if you want to punch the grandfather, I will let you, because this is a chaotic, weird,
Yeah.
out of initiative moment. So if you wanted to have flurried of blows, just to make sure you got the fucking kills.
We wanted to question them.
Yeah, no, I will use the attack, the extra attack for my Flurry of Blows to try and grapple.
Adric runs in, just starts fucking killing old people and children.
Bro, you told me to Alpha Strike.
I told you to stunning strike. I said stunning strike.
Oh, poor grandpa.
Poor grandpa is
Grandpa.
not even resisting you. He just collapses to his
Just a
knees
Broken
and
man.
is sobbing. And you go to like grapple him and tie him up, and he just leans his head in and hugs you back, sobbing into your monk robes.
I can fix this, I whisper.
DM, can you confirm that I did reanimate Grandma?
That will now have happened since, yeah, grandma pops up back to life
Cool, yeah.
as a
It's fine. Yeah.
Good as
I
new.
would like
you gotta
I would like to think that Joe walks in, like hearing the screams, and sees like the dead grandma and the daughter, and him like sobbing into this old grandpa kobold, and then watches zombie grandma rise up. Like, what did you do, Adrian?
Alpha Strike?
Yeah, no, I feel like just try and convince him they were sacrificed to dragons. Whoever speaks Draconic, they are big into that. That's the highest honor for them. They'll really appreciate it.
I want to check on the granddaughter, see if I can like stabilize her or something. Like the obvious child kobold.
On the ground, not breathing at the moment.
Can I try and like stabilize or anything?
Roll a kobold medicine check.
I have training in medicine. Maybe
Yeah.
you
also have
Yeah,
training in
you-
punching too.
Punches her again.
I will assist you. I will
Have
assist
mercy,
you.
bitch.
Okay.
I will assist you in your shame medical treatment.
Are you available?
Goddamn.
Holy shit.
No.
You
No.
are able to stabilize the granddaughter.
Oh, that's good.
Healing and harm.
Yo, guys, watch this. Just wham! And she pops back up to consciousness. Yeah.
He does a hand of healing. Just
Okay.
Grandpa sort of screams for a second as I.
I think I got it this time. Check it out.
swear it'll be different. It'll be different. It's fine.
Try and like edge the granddaughter near the zombie grandma to sort of like make a nice family picture. Everything's okay. Look, you're together again.
We'll bring them out with us because grandma's just toast. And then I just look over to the group. I'm like, so anybody speak Draconic to talk to these individuals?
I think that guy does. He's kind of busy.
Oh yeah, true. All right, we'll just leave him here for a second. And once he's done, then we'll ask about where the entrance to Velvet's horde is.
Old Bald is now hugging Zombold Grandma, while Co-Baby Bald moves out of the way so I can read their names, and is just like, Guinevere, I had lost you, and is stroking her scales, hair, fuck it, of the zombie, who doesn't seem to be enjoying it that much. But
I command them to enjoy it more.
And,
Excuse me, sir. Sorry for your loss. I am assuming that you speak common based on the fact that I understand your whimpering.
he says like, yes, but what are you guys doing here?
I'm just, you
Quit
know,
punching my family!
murderous rampage, something like that. Is this where the dragon lives?
Murderous rampagers!
Yeah. Sorry.
Well,
Gets out his cane and starts
tied
hobbling
up.
towards the door.
He is tied up,
He's tied. Okay.
right? Didn't Adric said he was tying him up?
Well,
There-
I grappled him, but then I went to punch his daughter.
Yeah, he
and-
punched his daughter back to life.
Oh no, that's right. That's right. Greg, you had said as you go to like tie him up, he just hugs you back and starts crying. Yeah, that's right.
He gets his walker out of the corner and starts shuffling towards the door
And I'm like,
to try and.
hey, Grandpa. I like put my freaking giant mitts on his head and just kind of like inch him back.
yeah.
We just have
Can
Hand
Grandma,
me, you brute!
can
Couple
Grandma
questions.
grapple him as well?
Yeah, I'm sorry for the trouble, sir. We are hoping to sacrifice ourselves to the dragon. We're much on the same page with you. We thought we might sacrifice you first, but we realized we needed direction.
Old Bold.
Do you speak Draconic?
Oh, Old Bold gets out.
I'm speaking common, but it
Oh
sounds
wait, no, it's athletics. It's even worse.
So, do they speak common or not?
Yeah.
He is currently speaking in common. He was speaking in Draconic, but when someone spoke to him in common, he switched.
Okay, cool. That's great because I didn't want to have to translate while also ritually casting. So
So I'm making our case. We want to be sacrificed to the dragon,
Okay.
which is something kobolds really understand, I think.
Yeah, so say we all. Right this way.
Thank you, sir.
Opens the
Wait,
door.
wait. Where is
Surprisingly well.
hold him up. Somebody who's
Do you
listen.
want to be sacrificed or not?
We do, but where is his like lair? Like, are you taking us to his lair?
Downstairs.
All right, you
they're
guys were right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't want to say it, and now we can because you're not listening. But we were right. So, all right. Well,
I do all my best sacrificing in a basement also.
yeah. Well, our lizard compatriot is doing a ritual to the goddess Tiamat, of course. Let him finish this up, and then we'll be on our way as he readies himself for sacrifice.
We are all really big Tiamat fans. Yep.
Yep.
Listen, Grandpa, my friend Adric here just has a bad habit of murderous rampages. So just try and be cool. Just try and be cool if you have any other family members down there, so we can all just have a.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we don't want Adric to kill anybody else. And take away more willing sacrifices. Is there anybody else while we're on our way to be sacrificed?
I don't think Velvet would even want to eat jerks like you. Bunch of big meanies run in here, punch my wife to death, and then threaten to kill
Literally
others.
fine. Look, she's fine.
All this negativity.
Listen, you know who else is known for their murderous rampages?
Your
Tiamat.
parents?
Tiamat.
Whoa! What are you?
Hey,
What's a
We don't
Tiamat?
really know this guy that well.
Thank you, Anyway.
Yeah. So I apologize. We get into a sort of sacrificial frenzy, and we want to make it bigger. So I apologize for our sort of excess enthusiasm.
And around this time, detect magic is over.
If you guys want to be brought to the sacrifice, then I'll just have the trolls bring you down there.
Trolls.
Steven!
We still need to find our own way. The trolls
Are
are
those the pink trolls or the green ones?
Oh, big green bastards.
Gotcha.
Let's hold on a moment. We're getting ourselves right for sacrifice. All right. So and all the sacrifice and Velvet's chambers are downstairs. Correct? You said.
Old, but you seem to be hard of hearing. Yes, down the stairs. Come on.
Oh, we're still praying. You old man. We're still praying.
You kill my wife. And he starts
He's
really
fine.
trying to walk away.
Someone help me grab him. Can we say that the tech
let's just
the tech magic is done? Is the
him.
tech magic done now? Is the tech magic finished? Can we figure out and then leave this place before this old man makes me want to kill him?
Let's go downstairs.
Are you saying you want to wait 10 whole minutes before following this guy downstairs?
Wait, how long does it take to kill and then revive
5 minutes.
a kobold?
It took us 5 minutes to do all this shenanigans.
A single round of combat.
Okay.
He's been yammering for a while. I'd be down to let.
Yeah.
It's been a couple minutes since Joe waved you guys in here. We talked about a battle plan at the busted in. We committed a minor war crime.
We undid said war crime.
We used NATO rounds. It's fine.
Yeah. So it's been a few minutes so far. 3, 4, 5 minutes, something like that.
Time is illusion. All right.
I don't know.
Continue waving my wand.
Illusion. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure there is any accord that covers
Party in
kobolds.
this room? What happens in this room? I'm very. I've seen like.
Okay, not a war crime. Adric's just an asshole.
It's a regular crime because we're not currently at war.
Jesus.
I would hope you were.
You asked
we
me.
can in the hallways, so you're welcome to come join us at any time.
You asked me to do this, and then I do it,
Oh.
and then I'm aligned for
Okay,
it.
so
Jeez.
10 minutes have not passed yet. Are you trying to wait 10 whole minutes to complete casting Detect Magic?
Yeah, I would if that's what other people want to do. I would also keep a lookout for Steve the Troll in case we get interrupted.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Steve.
Yeah, Joe, do you mind being on Steve duty? Sounds like you guys might know Joe and Steve.
Yeah, sure. Oh, hey, unrelated. Greg, do you have Epic Pass already?
No. Is today the
Uh,
last day to buy it?
yeah.
Are you guys going skiing?
At some point.
Nice.
I probably should have bought it back in like August when I planned on getting it.
Probably. But yeah, if you want to, today's the last day.
Cool. You guys wait a couple more minutes and start to hear some clattering and noises from outside from where you came in.
We'll make sure the grandpa is muffled, I think.
Can we cram everyone in the little room?
I'm a little busy.
You still not done?
You guys could
Jesus.
try and squeeze in there.
I'll just sort of, like herd Gizzard into the room. Just be like, watch your step. I link arms with him, so he doesn't really have to fully pay attention to where he's going and whatnot.
Joe, do you want to go poke your head out and see if they're coming in here? Because if they're gonna interrupt our lizard man, then we should probably just.
I will use disguise self, make myself look like a kobold, and shrink down to 5 little. How tall am I? I'm 8 something, I think. So like 5 foot something.
I mean, you could.
I'll for a kobold, but I'll try and like punch more.
I was gonna say you could also. There's also just like basically the top half of your body is just like it's invisible, but you like can't put anything through it. Also, your voice appears to be coming from multiple feet above where your head is.
No, not with mine.
No,
I don't think.
You can shrink or change size 3 more feet, but it's still an illusion, so the voice would still originate from your mouth.
Is it? Verbal of magic not available. No available uses remaining. What do you mean? I haven't used it yet. How does? What?
Probably just 0 out of 0, but you don't need to.
Kobolds are typically 2 to 3 feet tall and weigh between 25 and 35 pounds.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do? Is I'm gonna position behind here, like trying to obfuscate myself behind that.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold on with the tininess, but I'll try and stealth first. Let's see how my I feel about my stealth. Well, give me him skills, and I'm gonna try and just hide behind here, looking to see if anybody's walking in from these doors here.
You see a patrol pass by and continue on.
They pass by like from what
Yep.
would be west to east or east to west from here.
Sure.
Through the door.
Sweet.
Okay, yeah, they just pass by. Okay, cool.
They do a thing that isn't come in and try and murder you guys.
Copy. Cool. I just kind of give the group a all clear, like a type deal, and I'll hang out there while we all continue to talk and ritually cast it.
So anyway, Grandpa, I actually think your wife now, she's actually got a lot more longevity to her than she wasn't looking so great before. Now there's a good chance she'll just live forever, which is fantastic. I think it's actually real improvement.
Not
Yeah.
exactly.
Well,
Still die in
still-
24 hours. That's fine. 24 hours, but yeah, it's 24 more hours, so you're good.
I thought
It's just closer to. I'm working on getting it longer. but it's still.
Do you lose control, or do they just?
I think it collapses and dies after 1 hour.
That's okay. We can get this
That's
wrapped up.
what's been happening so far. You know, it's a work in progress.
So, do we get anything from detect magic?
Can it be
Magic
detect
goes
magic
off.
then?
I had to
And-
step away.
There is no magic being detected.
Okay.
All right, press with the old man.
Now, wait, hold on. Before we...
Yeah.
10 minutes. There's a duration of 10 minutes, right? So we can...
Yep.
Let's continue into the lair in these 10 minutes while my detect magic is going. So we can have as much coverage from magical traps or etc. hazards as possible. So you all ready?
What do we do?
Yeah. All right, old man, take us to the sacrificial areas.
Okay, down to the sacrificial pit.
Which is near his chambers, right?
Grandpa,
Yeah.
do you know what happens to your people when they die?
Oh, but
Is
we
it
can
different,
walk
you
and
know?
talk. We can walk and talk. Walk and
Why?
talk. I'm like pushing them both forward. Walking and talking. Walking and talking.
Sorkin this shit.
Yeah, I'm walking. I didn't stop walking to say that.
Yeah,
Old Bald tells you to ask his wife.
Oh. This
What?
is when I hope. Do you turn to your zombie? So what happened to your soul now that you're dead?
I do, yes.
What's
Love it.
the marching order? You're just letting Old Bald go by himself?
He's leading the way. I'm following right behind him as to stop him or end the party if detect magic pings anything. Beyond that, I don't know.
I'll go right behind Gizzard.
He sort of, stops at the top of the stairs and goes, well, it's right down here. All aboard the Sacrifice Express. Choo choo.
Can I? Do I think he's leading us where we are
Sight
acting to
check.
do? Yeah.
For an insight check.
Can I do one as well, or is it just gonna be him?
I'll let one other person do one.
I'm kind of in the back. I don't think I would be able to. I mean, I can. I'm down. I did ask. I don't have anything to it.
He
but-
said it's downstairs, and now he's standing at the top of some stairs leading down. So
Yeah.
either
I thought-
way, he's being very truthful about leading you to stairs.
Do we think that a sacrificial chamber pit, I think are the words I've heard it described as, and a dragon's cache are going to be in similar places?
So he said, I've asked him a
You
few times.
presume
And he
that the
said they were.
sacrificial room for a dragon is just wherever the dragon is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So like,
true.
I've asked him a
You
few
know.
times, and he was like, "Yeah, they're next. Like, it's the same area."
It's
Yeah, well, he was definitely like the lair is in the basement, and both of those things are going to be in the lair, right? So let's go down the
Yeah.
stairs.
It's like an eat-in kitchen.
Yeah. Okay. We go.
what was the order again? It was Old Bald, then
Me.
you,
Then-
then Adric.
Yes.
Or Adric, then
I'll be in the back. I'll be in the back of the group.
I'll be behind.
Gizzard,
Hello.
make a perception check. As he starts heading down the stairs, all of a sudden he yells, "I'm coming to join you, Gwen!" and kicks his foot through a tripwire,
damn.
loosing 4 vials of acid from the ceiling.
Okay.
Oh,
So
no.
everything in a 10-foot radius, that would have been him, Gizzard,
Nice.
and then whoever was immediately behind Gizzard
That's me.
Needs to make a. I want to say it's a dexterity saving throw.
Say it's a dexterity saving throw.
Just the first two.
Yeah, because it's only 10-foot radius, so like he's on it, and then 10 feet behind that,
Nice.
2 people. So yeah, dex saves. Okay, Adric passes, and it's 4d6.
Does Joe know this happens?
I mean, you guys are coming around the corner here, you know, sort of stacked up like that ish or something like that.
Yeah. I drive my rapier through his daughter or his granddaughter.
Wow, Joe.
Jesus Christ. Okay, real first, Gizzard take 11 acid damage. Old Bald takes 11 acid damage and dies.
And stands back up again.
How many? Does it say you can only have one at a time, or?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Keep rolling.
You're getting the most out of this.
Dies within 10 feet of you. Fucking send here. Have another.
Family back together.
It's almost like was wait, like knew. He was like, no, I want to be okay. I'm second. Then I'm at least second. Like knew there was something going on.
Yeah, he got his wish in a much more concrete sense than he anticipated, I think.
Yeah, right. He joined her, and then as he comes up, I like to imagine him locking eyes and her just collapsing in on herself, and it breaks his heart once again.
So it turns out Necromancer Wizard and Spores Druid, very similar.
Very similar.
A lot of corpse competition.
Who knew?
Yeah. There's like, I was going to use that. Okay, so there is now Old Zombold and Zombold Grandma. And
Let's yell back to Gizzard, I got one for you.
Hmm.
I'm not even going to make you make an attack roll. You stab a 2-year-old 1-foot kobold wherever you want, and it doesn't even get a squeal out. It just...
I do it quick, I do it painless, but I'm like, this is Grandpa's fault.
Yeah.
I do it quick, I do it painless, but I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I enjoy it. I don't think Joe enjoys it. Joe's just kind of like this. Nope.
These
not
are the
mess with this
rules of
anymore.
engagement.
Rules are rules, you know.
He did the thing I told him not to do, so, you know.
Okay,
Yeah.
so our guide is dead. Well, he's a zombie. The trap has been set off. I continue to detect magic as we go down the stairs.
And Adric, you would have taken half damage, but you have evasion.
Evasion. I have
Okay, so you
evasion.
take no damage. Cool.
Adric, are you, or no, sorry, Joe, are you good at detecting traps? Who's who's a trap detector?
Kind of, yeah. I can do where is it? Oh no, I'm not on myself. I'm on the zombie. I'm like, why is there no proficiencies in any of this? My perception's good. My investigation's like okay.
Okay.
I'm good at disarming traps.
Because I thought there would be magic traps, but we obviously got fooled by a tripwire and poison, so maybe I'm on the wrong page. There's more mechanical traps. So someone who wants to do some detecting of mechanical traps, come along with me. Let's go down the stairs.
Yeah, here. And Joe will like make his way up through the group to assist you with my perception for trying to perceive traps.
Okay, great. Then we continue down the stairs.
Just also have Grandpa and Grandma go first.
Oh,
Concerned about like tripping things.
Well, no, because if we don't want them, like I don't,
set something off that can like give us away.
Right? Yeah. I don't know if my plan is if I've made that clear or not. I tried to, but the point of avoiding traps is not so much to avoid taking damage, but to avoid causing the dragon to return ahead of time. That's the bigger threat to us, I think.
Right. Sure. Yeah, let's do that then.
Yeah. Right. Sweet, let's go. And Joe is perceiving. If I need to make a roll for it, let me know. Or if my passive of 23 works.
Yeah, as you guys descend down the stairs into even darker darkness, unless one of you is still running the light cantrip or something like that, that is where we will take our break.
Wait, you said you
And
are going to run the light
today.
cantrip?
I'm gonna check with you guys first.
All right.
We can revisit that at the start of next session.
Sounds
There's not a
good.
ton left in this one, but there's the potential for very long combats, and I
Yeah.
don't want to
Yep.
get into that right now.
All right.
So-
Don't forget to take your 100 XP, everyone.
Wait, hold on. If the adventurers avoid or disable the acid traps, or just trap, I don't know, if there might not be more, award each character 100 XP.
Oh, well,
Um,
nope.
Well, shit.
Well,
We got 100
we
from
avoided
the
it
other thing, though.
by having the old bowl do it.
yeah.